Hello, my name's Andy Law. Welcome to my living room where we gather every week to play LAWhammer.
Kiss my face.
So, before I say anything important, I'm going to say, can you hear me? Because we have had a lot of sound issues, and right now, those of you who are watching live, you can tell me if I can actually be heard. I'm not convinced.
Titties.
I'm not certain. We have sound! Good. Yes! Now, that is some extreme excitement for me, I understand. Hopefully, my camera is also working, because we completely rebuilt everything at this side to hopefully have everything smooth as silk.
Move about
Crinkle.
in a non-jerky fashion.
Right, so that's a good way to get yourself demonetized immediately by YouTube. So,
We are mixed up.
yeah, we all good?
No, the overlay has Ed playing Elrick.
That's fine. People think we're the same
and me
person.
playing Gerhardt.
Okay, that's
You two should
that's
swap
definitely a
for
thing.
the
I'm going to run him into the fucking ground. Let's do it.
Okay, so I'm just going to say, cut that bit out where we said that, Erin, later. Live crowd get to see this. We'll cut it out later, and we'll, I assume we can fix that in post easily.
No, I've always played Gerhardt.
Yeah.
I've always been
Okay, so
dad.
by the wow. Okay, maybe don't cut that because that's an entire nation. Maybe just swap, because that means at least you'll be by the right people, and we can just do it slightly swap for one evening.
Change seats? Yeah.
Please swap the seat.
Don't look at me.
We'll do it during the we'll do it during
That makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
Do it during the
bit.
Yeah, right, cool. Let's get going. First, XP. Because we are actually due some. We've had all manner of weird shenanigans, side stream stuff occurring. But the important part is episode 73 gets you some XP.
Oh,
hey, poet.
Indeed.
been
I
a
didn't
while.
even know it.
It's been a
so,
while.
with episode 63, our glorious, 73, pardon me, our
Number 73.
glorious heroes, number 73, our glorious heroes made their way from Talabheim to Blackfire Pass. Let's just leave it at that.
That is a thing that happens.
It is a thing that happened.
Some of us did it the correct way.
Some of you did it very differently to others, but it has occurred. How much XP? You get yourself 88 each.
Oh.
I don't like
that, Andy. I don't like that.
I have no idea what you mean. 88
that makes the maths
each.
hard too.
That's why I've got my calculator out.
You can't use a calculator.
That's
only
why
I
I'm
can.
doing it. That's why I'm doing a chimney song.
We're not in the game yet.
Is that what they call them in Scotland?
Nope.
It's a Lindsay thing.
So while they're doing
Can we
that,
just take a moment to applaud the comic timing of Lindsay on there? Thank you.
I would just like to say a big, huge thank you to everyone I met out at Con. It was astonishingly fun out at Germany, and that gave you all an opportunity to have Ed as GM last week, which I hear went very well. So good job, Ed. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Beyond that, I think we should just get stuck in, because we've had enough delays this evening as we attempted to try and fix our sound and get it all going. Apparently it's going. So with that, how about we dive into episode number 74, Blackfire. Elrick is curled tightly into a small sack of furs. Greta is cuddled in close and cold. Outside, the wind is howling against the fur tent. The furs beneath them provide some warmth, but they've now been in the mountains for over 2.5 months. Elrick woke up first. Greta was soundly sleeping. That's something. The previous night, she barely got any sleep. Apparently, morning sickness is not an accurate term. For her, it appears to be nighttime sickness. Your guide, a dwarf by the name of Barak, had absolutely no intention of letting you, her, or anyone else go out at night. His quotation on it was, "Hey, you can do it behind a rock. You're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. There's things out there. There's things. Taking a pregnant woman out with you. How could you?" Greta bent his ear for some time about that.
And 25-12. Come on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This morning, as he sits there, pushes the finger open to see if the sun has risen at all anywhere yet and sees it still dark. He quickly concludes he's yet again woken up in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
But he has, because Greta had been so many times. He's helped her out more than once. Violently sick. In a way that made Barak rather upset. "Noises! Noises! Noises, get them down! Get your woman in control!" And then Greta was off again.
Understand.
In the cold, he dozes. And absolutely without any desire for it to occur, the voice of Matrius Siegfried echoes through his mind. "Class!" His old master of students, master of apprentices at the Bright College. "Everyone settle down. Today's class is about reality. Reality. What is and what is not reality? What is real? What is actually real?" The classroom is filled with bright apprentices, which is a very nice way of saying boisterous youths who know if they are boisterous in class, they will literally get burnt. Every last one of them is bald. They're not allowed to have hair because they're likely to burn it off, and you have to put their head, well, out. If there's no hair, there's nothing to put on fire. Their uniforms, unlike their skin, is fire resistant. It's difficult sometimes to tell the difference between the boys and the girls. Most of them are pretty rough looking. Most of them are pretty dirty looking. Because the Bright College is not high on using water to clean them every day. They are, however, very commonly burning things. Most of them have got at least 1 or 2, if not more, burn marks on them at any one time. Most of them have come from Matrius Siegfried, because he likes to demonstrate how things work. "You!" he says, pointing over at one of the girl students. "What is reality?"
I don't know.
A common response from bright magisterial students. Bright magisters, most of them are interested in this. Sword, hit. Channel, fireball. Awesome!
That's what I'm here for.
That's what they very much value. Matrius Siegfried is one of the few who actually values tutelage. And not just reality, but all forms of understanding magic, language, history, heraldry. His classes are really commonly attended by more than 2 if he's lucky. If he's lucky. This class, however, is completely required, meaning that a lot of kids, and I say kids, that kid there, he's 26.
my wish.
That kid there, he by comparison is 9. That kid over there,
It's a very impressive moustache for a 9-year-old.
that kid there, she's probably in her
Mutant.
20s. Elrick is a mere 16. And he's been dragging his heels hard. Again and again, refusing to cooperate with anything that might let him pass. But happy to just sit down and listen, get involved with whatever's doing, and help others around him who are struggling him. It almost is an act of rebellion to get others that they say will fail to pass, as he himself, who would certainly pass, repeatedly fails.
Nice.
Stubborn.
His face goes a bit red there as he remembers the memory. Yeah, that was me. That was the guy. Reality, he says. Let's take us a moment. No, it's not bad. I don't know is not reality. You must have at least an idea. How about you?
Hermione.
The stuff you can see, sir.
Good. Our first patriarch, first bright patriarch, Vontanus, when he was asked what is reality by the first supreme patriarch, Volans, he kicked Volan's chair from out underneath him and he said, "That," I shan't quote him directly, "is reality." As he went tumbling to the ground, and one presumes bumped, presumably on the side or perhaps even the bottom. Reality is what you feel and sense, surely. But then I have a question for you. Actually, is it real?
Yes.
Why?
I can feel it, sir.
And what about those who can't?
But someone can feel it, sir.
So it requires someone to sense a thing for it to be real.
Yes. Because someone who is blind couldn't see, but things are still real.
So if there's no one to sense it, would reality vanish?
Yes.
Yes, what do you have to say?
But you can feel the effects of it, even if you can't cast it yourself. So,
And a very thin thread of actually is channeled directly at her forehead. Hits the centre of it, causing a...
You're dead.
Straight through.
We did it, everyone.
And leave it.
That is true. Ouch. Your average Altdorf citizen, surrounding our college on all sides as they do, could not see me do that, yet they would feel it. Real. But this, as he then causes a coil of actually to spin up and then dance in his hands like flames. Not actual real flames. It would be invisible to anyone else who came in here, but you can all see it. This is presumably real. But this comes from somewhere else. Somewhere completely different. Now, it goes by different names. In the colleges, we prosaically refer to it as the aether. This is a word that comes from the elves. In their own tongue, though, they do not call it strictly the aether. They refer to it as the divine realms. That is the translation. It goes by some less favourable names as well. And you're going to have to deal with this when you eventually leave the college. Because it also comes from what many refer to as the realm of chaos. Which is not reality, as we understand it. An impossible realm, filled with entities that seek to destroy us, and others who can, if appealed to, perhaps help us. They are variably called spirits, and sometimes even gods. As he holds it here. This does not come from here. We can see it. we can use it against them. Their own material. Against them. Their reality is trying to impose upon ours. But we are bright wizards, which means that we, and it turns into fire. We deal with reality. We deal with hurting people and reality. The other colleges, though, which is what we're going to be discussing today, do not. In particular, today's lesson is going to be called The Grey College and Why It Should Be Closed. Because the Grey College use Ulgu, the magic of shadows and lies. They do not deal with creating anything particularly useful like burning the enemies of the Empire. No. They deal with trickery and making people believe things that are not real. If a Grey Wizard was to walk in here and make an illusion of a fire, and you stuck your hand in it, it would not burn. Even if you thought it was burning you, it would still not burn your hand because it's not real. We're bright wizards. We deal with the real. They deal with shadows and lies. Now, why does that mean we should shut the Grey College? Anyone have any ideas? Anyone? Yes.
Does it mean that you think they can tell you that you thought you've been burnt, but so you have been?
You're an idiot. No. He says, this is the problem. Reality is real. Our world is real. But the grey wind, Ulgu, can come in and make you believe it's not. Now, why is that bad? Yes?
Because they use words to make you doubt, and that destroys the fabric of the Empire itself.
It could be a potential outcome, yes. Yes, and that is a potential outcome. But it gets worse. If I was to cast a spell of extraordinary power, I could wipe out a city, if I was that powerful. And that entire city would be dead. The consequences of what I have done would be over. But if I was to spin an illusion where the Empire was the enemy, that entire city would now go to war with everyone else. You might think that that's not worse. You will find out in the next lesson why it is worse, but we have all the other colleges to deal with. The Greys may be the worst, but the Lights, they're the worst. Elrick chuckles to himself. Reality.
It's a different one every week, no?
He'd been thinking about his old lessons with Matrius, and he almost wished he could be here. He brought it up with Greta more than once. He wished he could talk to Matrius, because Matrius had thought about this a lot, an awful lot, and was always convinced the Greys were bad. And whatever happened with Gerhard, whatever he had done, it reminded me of another one. This was a highly populated lesson. There was 3.
Ooh.
His own mistress, Reicheld Mayer. Her face covered in tattoos.
Badass.
Looks at the class and starts with, where is everybody? Elrick, where are they this time?
Well,
Go fetch them. They'll be outside playing sword. Go fetch them now.
Yes, right away.
And indeed, they are outside playing sword because they have no desire at all to listen to the girls' lecture.
Is it his normal people, or is it just,
It's just
more
yeah,
apprentice?
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
It's normal class. You all have to come out. You have to. It's an entire conversation. Eventually, 15 minutes later, a class of some 15 bright wizards sullenly sit in the corner. as she goes, "Today we're going to be discussing corruption." Yes, corruption. And not simple corruption, being tempted away from what you should be doing by doing something else, like playing at sword or attempting to chuck little fireballs at each other. Real corruption. I hope one of you have got an understanding of what that is. You, staring at the roof. You were looking out the window over at the tower across the other side at a flame that was dancing around going, "Ooh, I wonder if I could manipulate that from over here." And now you've been called out and you've no idea what you've been called out about.
Yes, mistress.
What's corruption?
It's not doing the duty.
No! What's corruption?
When magic types mix and you're doing
No,
something.
what's corruption?
It's ruinous powers.
Yes. Exactly. Corruption is when your soul, your mind, your heart, your spirit aligns with those who would destroy us, who would enslave us in their realm. And it manifests in many ways. And as bright wizards to be, you have to be prepared for this. Because you will be on the front lines warring against corrupt entities, many of whom, by simply being in their presence, will change you. Even you, with your lack of attention to what I'm discussing. Corruption. It's something that many of us normally only understand through the pulpit, through the cult of Sigma, saying that everyone is corrupt who shows sign of mutation. This is correct. That is a corruption of the body. Everyone is corrupt who is perhaps worshipping one of these fell powers, a corruption of the mind or possibly spirit. But it goes far further than that. Corruption can just build and gather within you, and you have to be prepared for this. Once one has got control over your wind, actually, it should never slip free again unless it is so out of control, beyond you, on the outside, not within, outside, that you have to be careful. But if it lets slip, that is the first signs of corruption. Now, we are bright wizards. That means that when you go to war, some of the first signs of corruption that your very self is beginning to corrupt will be the destruction of your friends beside you. Because you will not be able to control the wind correctly. You will kill those who are there to protect you. The state soldiers, be prepared for it. You will be intending to inflict great casualties upon the enemy, but instead the enemy corrupts and it flows out of you and kills those around you. You have to be prepared for this. We are bright wizards. Bright wizards and corruption mean death. Just be glad that we are not from one of the other colleges. We simply have to deal with the fact that we are going to be responsible for killing those around us. But we are forceful, we understand this will occur, and we then retreat and meditate. For others, it is less obvious. And the worst college of them all, the Grey College. Not that the Brights have any. Maybe they do. The Grey College, when they corrupt, then everyone around them starts falling into their dreams. Starts falling into their way of thinking. Their hopes and their fears become manifest in those around them. Sometimes this manifests as cults. Cults of personality. Cults of despair. Or just cults that are more like clubs, seeking to get away from responsibility or to seek an alternative way of dealing with a problem. Or maybe just drinking together, where previously they did not. Their wind is dangerous, and you will not see it. So as a bright wizard, distance yourself from the other colleges in the battlefield, because they will corrupt, and it will be difficult for you to deal with, because you will not be trained for it. We will go through all of the colleges, of course, and how best to deal with them. But from our side, just be aware. Death. Burning. That is your future. You won't die in those dark circumstances. When I last went to war in the Middle Mountains against a war herd, there was 312 casualties amongst the Hocklander troops. I was responsible for 102 of them. In turn, I was also responsible for over 2,000 beastman deaths. I shall quote Magnus in his private lectures to the colleges. Know this, the state armies that we are building are designed for one core purpose: to support you, to get you into the field, to allow you to do what you have to do to defend the Empire. There will be casualties because of what you are. And he said it bluntly. You use chaos against chaos. And sometimes that brings danger, corruption, which is why we have magisters vigilant. Magisters tasked to hunt down those who can't control themselves and who lose themselves and perhaps even become black magisters, black wizards, those who channel more than one wind, the most heinous of criminals that we have, because they expose their souls to danger. But we also have the cult of Sigmar, who, you might be interested to know, patrol the Grey College more than any other, because this is the most dangerous of them all. And it should be shut. Elrick, the most heinous of criminals. Sighs. He later found out that Reichheld had indeed been responsible for those deaths and had been summoned back to the colleges and interrogated by magisters vigilant. It's where she got her brands in her face from, to better stamp the wind within and to stop it from leaking out, supposedly by the order of the Supreme Patriarch himself, Virus Corman.
Mm-hmm. But was it not also because she was a woman?
Well, yeah.
It's like, what's Master of Novices in the chair?
Mm-hmm.
Tuberman.
Tuberman did a lot of fucking shit, and he doesn't have brand.
He doesn't.
Yeah.
She is also, arguably, one of the most powerful bright wizards in the college.
But she wants to challenge Gorman, right?
Yes, she does.
But she's never allowed.
It's a lot harder now because her actually is bound into her face and it's much harder for her to express it.
It's a great college.
Elrick sits there,
So progressive.
shaking his head
Aren't you proud?
at the horror of it
Such
all.
a patriarchy.
Literally.
Literally.
Yeah.
And he hears from the outside, "Hey, you awake, lad?
Aye, been awake for a while.
Is your woman awake?
No, she's sleeping.
You should probably get her up. I smell Groby.
Smell what?
Groby. Green skin.
Oh, fuck. Greta. Yeah, softly
She goes-
nudge her.
Yeah. What is it?
Orcs nearby.
My nose is so cold.
Yeah.
She
He'll put
touches
his-
it.
He'll put his hand.
Oh, that's horrendously good.
Yeah.
And you hear, shut
Really
it!
useful.
Really, shut it!
Alert.
You know, I actually hate him. If you didn't know where we were going, it'd be really easy to push him off a cliff. I mean, I wouldn't, but sometimes he just doesn't stop.
Dwarves have good ears.
He says, I do. She rubs her eyes.
You knew this from Dara.
I sort of want him to know anyway. He says, Groby.
How far?
2 mile, maybe 3. They're up the pass. He says, they'll have smelt me. He says,
This
"They'll
is
have
his
smelt
first
me."
time saying this.
Yeah.
We've not
No,
seen any
you've been-
patrols or anything.
No, not at all. I mean, it's still pretty deep in winter up where you are, and everyone's presumably withdrawn to their winter holdings. There's not much in the way of traffic going across the pass just now. There's some, but they're all big, huge caravans, well protected. Mercenary forces often numbering in centuries rather than just 5 or 6. There's the big ones moving through winter.
Should we... Where do we go? Do we move away?
He scratches at his head and then we're about a day from Mornalhoon. Mornalhoon. The Shadow Gate.
Sorry, I'm just laughing at the corner of my eye. I just saw the 2 nerds. Lore!
You laugh now, but later you'll be relying on these notes.
No, Ed will tell me the name.
Great Hammer?
Lorna Doone.
Brigadoon.
The Shadow Gate, or the Gate to Shadows. He was the only one that was aware of anything even close to it.
Okay, so that's what
Partly
he
it's
would
high
refer
in the
to.
pass. Yeah. So you know what he's talking about. You've discussed it with him multiple times. He's often ended many of those discussions with, I'm done with talking about that cursed place.
But we're a day away.
Hey.
In the direction of the scent, or...
And he points more up the mountain.
Right.
He says, we're really close to Mount Blackfire.
Could we get there quicker?
He says, oh, I don't know, can you fly?
I did fly once.
A filthy fucking wizard. He says, as he pulls his helmet down tight over his head, folds his arms and says, this is a stupid job. Stupid job. And then he switches over into his dwarf tongue, and you're pretty sure, because you know a little bit now, Umgi is generally referring to you, and all the other words are probably invectives.
Yeah.
As Greta on the inside says, he's got such a filthy tongue.
Well, you don't understand, do you? Do you speak some...
Oh, no, I don't understand a thing.
No, you
and
just
then she
know
nods
it's
at you.
bad.
Yeah.
Dara taught me some words. Idiot.
And he gesticulates for
Yeah,
those who
for
are
the
just
podcast.
listening.
I mean, I'm here, I don't even know what he's saying.
And Greta shrugs at you and goes, oh my God.
Look, we're almost a day out though.
I'm getting my boots on. Oh, I hate these boots.
Hopefully, and it's a big if, I remember correctly, there should be people there, or at least hopefully they're there. If
If they're still alive.
this is so hard to understand, if they even existed.
Well, yeah. Well, let's find out. Let's find out. As she comes out and the dwarf says, we're not moving.
Oh,
I've just... As she starts taking the tent apart. What do you mean we're not moving? Groby. They're on wolves.
well. So they're
Big wolves.
closer again.
As he sniffs the air, I can smell them. Piss hounds, that's what they are. Stink of urine and shit. And we're downwind of them. They'll have caught me, though. Every time he's said this, he's never been caught yet. The closest thing you would probably refer to as
Actually,
a
downwind.
as a
that'd be-
ranger. Yeah. Every time he said, oh, he's going to get caught, it was that bear that never caught him. It was that large caravan that was making its way down that he was convinced was going to attack you all. It never did. He just likes to think that he's constantly in danger. He has been a good guide.
And we've not fallen off a cliff.
And yeah.
Yet.
Yeah. Right, we're going to wait. So, you wait. You wait. Tuberman.
There we go.
Tuberman. He wheeled into the room in his wheelchair. He so rarely came down from his tower. You were 19 years old. Tuberman had given you his yearly bollocking 4 days ago. The yearly bollocking for not graduating. You're a fucking waste of space! A waste of space! Why are you even doing this? I don't care about that girl or that boy that you happen to like. No! And then he looked around. Tuberman, when he was doing his bollocking and went off on one, gave away his origins, which he didn't like to do. He liked to have everyone think he was local. He was from Nordland, through and through. But once he got into a full head of steam, sometimes his skin went red and his real accent begun to slip out. And then he looks and almost always does this. Bloody your fault. Every time, Elrick. Every time! Every time! As he wheels in and just looks at you. The rest of the class go, oh. As he looks at you. And stops, and it turns it round. The enemy. The enemy. That is what we are discussing today. That which we stand against. If you had Mattress Siegfried in here, he would be speaking bollocks to you all. About how dark powers are arraigned against us. Oh no, none of that shite with me. No, I'm going to tell you it exactly as it is. And how is it? The enemy. The enemy. The enemy of our college is, of course, what Matris is concerned about, but in truth we have one enemy. The one that empowers us. The architect. That is a nice term for it. Ah, fucker that put me in this chair! You must know the signs of it coming. All of the dark, ruinous powers have signs, but the architects are the worst. It is the realm of magic made manifest. You cannot trust your senses when one of its powers is near. Your mind itself might believe friend as foe. Streets that are familiar become unfamiliar. Friends no longer remember you.
That.
When I went to Kislev and I was put in this chair, I met with one of its greatest powers. I did not know the signs. I thought that things were just strange in Kislev. I had heard stories of magical spirits.
No.
I did not know the mountains themselves had changed. The sky had changed. The people had changed. I didn't understand. When I dreamed, I did not know they weren't my dreams. And the closer I got to it, the more things became confusing. If you ever find yourself uncertain of what is real and what is not, that is the first sign of a feathered lord. Elrick,
Yes.
I've been paying special attention these past few days for the warning of Tuberman. The very same warning that had come from one of his own family members back in Aldor, that there might be something stirring and that she had seen change. Everything that had happened these last 2 months, everything felt wrong. Everything about it was a lead up to possibly where they were intending on going, and it sort of terrified him because of what could be ahead. But it was much more terrifying that morning because Barak's beard was black.
Fuck off, Andy.
And the day before, he was pretty certain it was a LAWhammer. He didn't say anything. Primary reason being, this was the first change of the day. Somehow, both he and Greta spotted them, were aware of them, could see them. Didn't know why. Why did he remember what he remembered? Why does he see what he sees? He doesn't know why. Greta certainly doesn't understand it either. One of the big baggage trains that was making its way by, heading its way down towards Grenstad, where it was going to be supplying the state army there. He camped out beside it, and the next day, there was no horses. None. They were all carrying everything, as if they'd carried it across Blackfire Pass. They have no awareness or recollection of having had the horses that you were certain they'd had the day before. You brought it up with Greta over a month and a half ago that you might be heading towards a great power of one of the ruinous gods themselves, to which she said, well, what can we do? We've got friends that we have to rescue, and we've got an empire to what? Let fall to it? Or something else?
I suppose that's the only thing that we do know, that the Empire is in trouble.
Yeah.
Because we both remember everything about that.
Assuming that what we remember is everything.
Yeah. But it's maybe a constant in the memory.
It is.
But we don't know if these are friends. Well, I think I took the word of that elf to say they were important, but so were Aldred and Dara.
Yeah, but how could we even trust what they are now?
No.
It's
Their life
depressing.
must be easier,
Much.
because they just have one memory.
Yeah. But who's for an easy life?
Oh, not me.
Yeah.
Can't be.
Shut up! Comes the dwarf.
We're not. Oh, we're being quiet.
I thought we'd be very quiet. You're not. The hike starts 2 hours later. No signs of goblins. No signs of wolves. Or indeed any other danger. You are moving along the side of one of the many almost sheer-sided cliffs in Blackfire Pass. Even in the snow, you can see one of the core reasons why it's called Blackfire Pass. Most of the rock, very dark, almost black, and in any low light looks black. But also, large parts of it are almost glassy at some points and reflect the light. It gives it almost like it's a dancing fire under certain lights, particularly close to sunset and at dawn, when it reflects off. As you work through the day, picking your way carefully amongst the various tracks that are popped out for you by the dwarf, you get tired, you get cold, and you get concerned. As you make your way, the enormous amount of deep cyan magic everywhere. He doesn't even have a proper name for it. He knows that it's there and it's in everything around him. There's bits of other colours, but they're drowned out by the enormous amount of chill that he sees around him. And it starts to change. As he makes his way along, he starts to see greater reflections in the glassy rock around him. He'd heard a story once, not even sure which memory actually codified that within him, that possibly Blackfire Pass was created by a dragon. Scouring with breath, melting. A massive pass through. A pass that was often as much as half a mile wide, if not wider in many parts. At its thinnest point, about 400 paces. And its thinnest point is where Sigmar supposedly faced off against the Great Orc Warlord 2,500 years ago and saved, formed. There's so many other words we could drop regarding Empire and the Dwarves. Founded pretty much everything that you now represent today. But it starts to change. Spirals of colour start lifting off. The snow itself seems to pick up rainbow hues. Almost like someone spilling oil and light is catching off everything.
You know, and he's seen something like this very recently. That iridescent. I really don't. You're sure this is the way?
He goes, "Are you impugning my skills?
I mean,
Are you impugning my...
you have said
There's
before.
Groby, and you're impugning my skills. And Woloffs."
Aye, you said, but you've also said before this is the way, and then we've backtracked. So I'm just asking if there's a...
That's not backtracking, it's taking the correct route. Just because you're lazy and you want to cut corners.
No.
I am key to your soul.
Changing direction. He's getting louder on purpose. Changing direction.
Shut your mouth, bring it down.
Going a different direction is not taking the right route. It's going back because you took the wrong route.
Well, maybe I'll just go now.
No.
I'll leave you here, what'd you say? Maybe you could figure out your own wrong route yourself.
That's not...
And Greta says, Elrick, shut up.
No.
Yeah, no, just shut up. Shh. Shh. You've been paid. Are you going to welch in the deal? Are you going to welch in the deal? No. He says, then shut up, too. The pair of you. For goodness sake. Why are you doing this? Are we walking into danger?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Do we have to go this way? You want to go? What do you mean we're walking into danger? The Groby are down there.
It's a different kind of danger. Bigger danger.
As he pulls out a hammer.
Bigger danger.
Gets a bigger hammer.
Pulls out his pistol.
Do you have any runes?
On the side, there's runes.
Are they...
It says Barrack's pistol.
Yeah, I was going to say.
He looks at it. Say, what? He says,
Like
well,
big-
does it?
I mean, like big R capital runes. Because that's the kind of thing that I think
I
you're
know
walking
how
into.
to avoid the worst of what these mountains have to offer. I've been walking them for longer than you've been alive or your mother was alive.
Yeah, but the thing is...
Are you coming or are you no?
I'm coming, we're going, but I kind of attract these things, so just...
Deep inside a cave. A cave is what it might be called if you're looking at it from the outside. It most certainly was a portal that led into darkness, but it was no cave, as they were aware. They had burst out of this place what felt like not that long ago. Had a bit of a conversation, then things had gone difficult. Very difficult. Their minds had half lost themselves. And as they were coming to, an enormous rumble. And it wasn't just Leopold was hungry. Yeah, Leopold is hungry. No. An avalanche.
Oh.
They didn't have many options. One, jump. down the sheer-sided cliff to who knows what mistiness
We
below.
surf it. Surf the avalanche.
Pick their way along the edges, which are almost all going to go, or just move back in and hope that it goes over, because it's mostly sheer. It will probably just pass over. It had not a side effect, but Umi, you are certain you have been in here forever now. But all you have mostly done is dream of flying. Flying and spiraling upwards towards the heavens. Beyond the heavens. Beyond the great sphere of light that sits beneath you as you go up further and head towards green. The grinning green of Orsley. Repeated. You may have taken this trip 1,000 times, or maybe it was just once. Liverpool feels so sick. He has felt like this before. The last time he felt like this before was in a place he did not want to be in, and he tried to get out of, and it was awful. It was terrible. It was on the other side
It's
of
the
the
bathhouse in
bowl.
Middenham.
Oh no. Well, that's not good.
And he's not sure what makes him feel like this. He's only been in here for a moment, but the second the snow fell and closed it off, suddenly it was almost like whatever was beyond was seeping through. And it's being blocked. And suddenly... How long has he been here for? How long has he been doing this? And he keeps on thinking, I should probably tell someone that I've gone through this before. But there's just not been enough time to say it yet.
Because it's only been an instant, isn't it?
Yeah. It's just like that. But it gets worse. Because then, in the blackness, where he can see nothing, because he's blind, he starts to see.
Not again!
Wasn't me this time.
And he doesn't like what he sees.
No.
He does to begin with. He's slaughtering greenskins. By their 100.
Okay, not the snotlings.
Swiping
Greenskins.
from side to side with a great hammer. Is this a holy vision of Sigmar? He doesn't know if he's actually slaughtering by the hundreds or slaughtering the same 2 or 3 hundreds of times. It's difficult to be certain. But it's happening.
They're slaughtering.
Yeah.
Slaughtering
And
is
the
a bit-
elation that he feels at doing this is extraordinary. And swipe. And words being talked that he doesn't understand around him. Some screaming. One shouts over him with a raised fist. Greenskins everywhere. So he swipes with a big spiked hammer. Helmets flaring off to the side. And a flash of light goes. And a great spiral of, Leopold can only assume is magic, bursts out from the hammer. Fucking impressive, man. Yeah. And you feel it. Yeah. That happens once, 1,000 times. Sickness in his belly. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. Gerhardt, you don't want to be here. You do not want to be here. You want out. You want out. You feel really antsy. You have asked Leopold 1,000 times to get out, but never actually managed to articulate it. But you've definitely phrased in your mind all the different ways of, I think you've been somewhere like this before. We discussed this. How do we get out of this place? Oh, and you've had whole conversations in your mind about exactly how you could phrase it. And you've rethought it, and you've reconsidered it, and you've redone it. In fact, no, you've not done it at all. You've not actually thought once. But you have never stopped thinking. All you know is you need to get out. 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 I have to get out. I have to get out. A bead of sweat on his brow evaporates almost instantly as it's sucked away by something.
That's the most worrying thing about
yeah,
this.
yeah. That's when you say sucked away by something, as in as in it feels like that, or
He doesn't know. He just knows it's happened. The worst part is he's pretty convinced there's things out there. Things. Alaminawaith is in a completely different place. Absolute silence. The humans have stopped talking. The humans are no longer providing constant commentary to their thoughts and their life, which you have to respond to in kind.
That may be the biggest lore drop of the episode. The reason Alamine talks so much is she feels she has to join in with us. Wow! Revelation!
That makes me upset.
They're quiet. They are very quiet. Concerningly quiet.
That's not normal.
It's not normal.
Except for when they're unconscious.
Also
And you
worrying.
watch them sleep.
And she keeps on thinking, I should bring this up.
Nah, we make some
I should
sleep.
bring up that they're not saying anything. But she's finding it hard because she doesn't know who to bring it up as. And it's twisting within her. Should she do it as Alaminawaith? Which means she should do it now. Or should she do it as Tanavin? Which means that she should be a little more calculating. Or should she do it as Maruvial? Which means she probably shouldn't talk at all. Or should she do it as the Adorabelle? That might be fun. Or should she... And she finds herself slipping through identity after identity within her mind, finding it impossible to slip onto who she actually is.
What's the adorable public?
It's worryingly confusing.
Like imp.
Elrick has been making his way up the side of this mountain for the last while. The dwarf grumbling away at the front. Greta being passingly... well, she finds it difficult to not make comment about his constant grumbles. She wants to, but she doesn't. She finds it difficult not to make comment about your constant grumbles because you're moving towards danger. And you find that very hard not to constantly tell them again and again. Because it's dangerous. She puts her hand on your shoulder at one point, effectively, and you know, just saying, we know. It doesn't calm you much. You dreamed of this place. You dreamed of this place. This is the place. It's covered in snow. Completely covered in snow. But this is it. And it's not the physical details that are giving it away. It's the magic. It's the way the magic is coiling and swirling and twisting. And it's still difficult to completely understand how it works, but your friends are here. You're convinced.
Barak, hold.
You also think they might be dead.
Well, yeah, Barak, I think we're here.
He frowns. There's been an avalanche. I don't think anyone will survive that.
But what would it look like without an avalanche? Is there tunnels or caves or anything?
Hey, he says. The barrack. He says. The door. It's there. He points towards the snow. Up and down.
His name?
Yeah, it is his name.
It's got a door.
Or
Okay.
gateway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have
Barrack Mourner.
shovels,
Gateway
right?
to shadows. It's marked. You'll see the mark on it.
Right, let's get digging.
There's no way we're digging through that.
I can try. Yeah. No, you'll try and dig for a bit.
Yeah, that's possibly a job of months. Yeah. Tunneling and not knowing which way to go, and yeah, this is And there's not clear. Yeah, there's also not a clear indicator. Oh, you're quite convinced it's there. Barak also. If you're looking for the gate, it's up there. And it's about 25 paces deep, I'd say.
Right. Barak,
This is gonna fall.
on your clan, are the greenskins close?
Up here?
No.
They're down there. They
So-
were closer in the afternoon.
If I blow this up, will they see? It's going to make a lot of noise.
Well, they're gonna see whatever it is you do, I suppose, manling.
Cool. So we've got the high ground, at least.
Unless we're buried there.
No. We'll be fine.
Greta says, excuse me, Barak, perhaps you could guide me back about 200, 300 paces. He goes, hey, maybe a bit more. Says, this way. Right, come on, lass. You and your bairn. As the pair of them make off, leaving you free to do whatever you want to attempt to
I
do.
mean, I'm guessing... Like, I know what I want to do, but... us being high in the passes and it being freezing cold, does he have actually to draw upon?
Very little.
Yeah.
He's probably going to have to set a fire first
Yeah.
to start the process. And he's going to have
He's
to
got a
wait.
staff back, though, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
And he's going to have to wait till midday when the sun's at its highest and sitting above the pass. A lot of the actually will rise up there and you'll be able to draw it down
Yeah.
from the sky.
Okay.
It's going to be slow, but it's probably your best time.
Cool. So he'll build like a pyre, set it, and then just meditate until he feels the time is right. So just going through exercises, going through his calming things to make sure that however much he draws is that he's in control and he is able to direct it how exactly he wants.
He watches. Magic is wild here. His concern is if he draws from that, he'll draw more than he would prefer. Because it's all twisted and warped around itself. It's difficult to pull the actually. It's easy to pull the magic. And that worries him. The pyre helps because that dancing magic, bits of the actually get sucked into it. And if anything, it makes the fire burn harder. And it also stops it from consuming much fuel. You can always tell when you're in a very magically rich area because the fires don't need fuel. They just burn forever.
Like
There's-
his staff.
Like his staff. During, for example, the last Great War against Chaos, the devastation that was wreaked upon the north of the Empire and to Kislev and across, there was many stories of fires that continued to burn for years afterwards. But that's what the magisters were for. They went there to put them out. He's got it burning. He meditates. Greta and the dwarf chat away down below. It's mostly him insulting her for
I've
coming
got a
in the
question.
first place. Yes, question.
Is there any chance that the actuary spiked in my torch
Yes.
will not be affected in the same way by the time weirdness and would sense the actuary and kick up a fuss?
So, chance is an interesting word. So,
Like, could
I-
you even
I'd say-
roll?
Dead.
I'd say there's a chance. I'll let you roll a d1000.
Okay.
Okay? You need to roll 001.
Fucking
But
It's good odds.
great odds. But watch for 8s.
Maybe I could just not roll
Too
it.
late now. And 9s.
Oh.
89.
382.
Oh, nice. 382. Good number. 382.
No nines,
No.
just the 1-8.
Despite
Collectively makes 13.
hisses away eternally, just once, inside its burning little spot. What does that mean? Possibly nothing.
Yeah.
Go wee guy.
The sun's at its highest. Your
Only
channeling
Gimmick
roll.
here.
Yeah.
This is how difficult it is. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
It's a standard D100 test.
Yeah.
Your successes are ignored.
Okay. What about all of his talents
But
and
pass
equipment
and
and
fail
everything?
matters. Pass and fail matters. Talents do nothing.
Okay.
Okay. in that they don't add extra successes, but the talents still work as talents if they've got a special rule.
That's what they do.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, what they do rather than adding the extra successes.
That's
so
all
the
that they do.
successes mean nothing.
Okay.
If you get a successful roll, you get 2 on your channeling from the fire and from your staff. That's all that you can be successfully reliant upon. If you critical, successes suddenly count. And they can be used fully. If you fumble, 9900 can't be re-rolled.
Oh.
Or indeed 88 if that's above your skill, but I think your channeling's above that now. So
Sounds
9900 cannot be re-rolled, and it will potentially be bad. If you roll any 9s, we'll see what happens.
Right, guys. Lie.
Oh,
This is the
33!
08.
So that's 2.
Okay.
Oh! Yeah, I didn't see it. I
You
said 9.
didn't see
You
it.
said 9s.
Yeah, I did. 9s.
Because I wouldn't have rolled an 8 if you had
Yeah,
said
of
it.
course.
His dice know how to behave.
Yeah. 33, 33, 33, 33.
Come on, Magic Man.
53. So, next 2 successes.
4. And you can unleash any spell when you've hit a particular number that you want. It takes a wee while to get a big one, though.
Yeah. I think he wants...
Infernal.
Yeah, like Tempest. Is that what it's called?
The Inferno, I think, is the one you're looking at.
The one that you
But doesn't that need something living?
blew up
Yeah, it
with
does.
Gungor.
I wouldn't do that.
Maybe,
keep it
maybe you
going.
want the flaming sword so you can dig with the
Yeah,
flaming
just
sword.
like melt.
I can't hear you, Leopold.
You and your sense.
I am fellow apprentice. I have
Speaking in
handy
your
memory.
memory.
Maybe you want flaming sword to dig with.
Is Inferno has to be a living thing?
No, it's just if you have a living thing inside it, it keeps on burning.
Like, we don't
Well-
want it to keep burning. You want it to
Well,
melt.
there's a lot of snow there, so
Okay.
Yeah.
And there's probably something living in there,
suppose
like us.
No, we're for the
These are
portal.
dead.
What's the difference opposed to mountains? Are mountains living to them?
Great Fires of Azul, which one is that?
Well, that's quite a good one.
Goodness
Yeah.
gracious,
Oh, wait, does he
great
have that,
fires.
though? Hold on. Is it in his grimoire? Yes, it is.
Oh,
Could someone get a core book, please?
Do we actually have one there?
yeah.
Call book! Call! Oh, dear. It's been a wee while since we were last role-playing. It might show.
It's been a long week.
It has been a really, really long couple of weeks. Yeah, get your hat
Should
on.
be
Great
page
Fires
248.
Page 248.
Nice. So, hurl a great explosive blast of actually into an enemy. It's a wall.
Yep. No, the big pile of snow. Yep.
Erupts into a furious blaze, burning with the heat of a forge. This is a magical missile,
It's hot.
plus 10. Yeah, that's about what he's
Yeah,
going for.
that's good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Keep that up.
Are you going for the basic one, or are you going to try and overchannel the bar stupid?
What's the over channel? There's
Well,
no
what's his casting number?
core rulebooks. It's channel 10.
10, so that'll be 10. If you go to 12, 14, you can overchannel by 2 each time.
Yeah.
So far,
okay.
you've got, how many was it?
4
Was it
successes.
4 successes, so you're not at 10 yet.
Yeah, not a 10 yet. 08 again, so another 2 successes.
6.
6 successes.
He's pulling the actually
No
down from the
nines.
sky. And
8.
this will be
Eight
the last
successes.
roll if you want the basic spell off.
Firewall, yeah.
Does that not move?
It's static.
Yeah.
Shame.
A bit of a flappy firewall.
70, so we're at 10.
Are
But
you
he's
going
going
to
to give it a little bit more welly.
a bit
yeah.
more well?
rather
Yeah,
than
love it.
casting again, because it's
Yeah.
more dangerous to cast again.
85, so again another 2.
Yep, lovely.
A little bit more welly. How's he feeling?
He's feeling like he's got quite a lot of
Yeah.
magic within him. He's also feeling like it's sparking at the edges. It's reacting to the magic around it. It feels volatile.
But he's calm.
He's calm. Yes.
Perfect.
Hey.
I didn't fumble.
What's your roll?
And oh wait, is it? Yeah, it's 95 plus is auto fail. Isn't it?
96 plus.
96 is...
Then it's perfectly fine, but it's a 9.
But it's a
no,
9.
No, it's a 90. That's not a 9. Not a 9.
Yes.
Nice try.
No, numbers, people. Is a 9 the same as
In a
90?
reality where I don't exist.
Can you
gotta
pass
get
me
the
over that
system,
there,
Dave.
No,
Dave?
no,
gotta get the
no,
system.
don't hand it over.
Pass me the book, please.
It's really fun.
Oh, there we go.
Ed wouldn't have done this.
Okay.
90's not the same as 9.
Being 9.
But it has
Is that what he said?
You
He said a 9.
You got greedy.
You got
Your
greedy.
face is greedy.
Calm down.
I don't want to play anymore.
Oh well, this
It might not be bad.
This is pretty good.
If I spend a
pretty good.
fortune
No,
point...
no, wait. He says it's good.
Yeah, no, that's not good.
Might be
Fortune,
good for him though.
Good for
a
the story.
Fortune point allows you to re-roll a roll you failed.
yeah, but if I spend it to...
Increase it by
Increase.
it adds
It
an
would
extra
fail.
success
It
level.
doesn't change.
It doesn't change the number.
Yeah.
So, roll a d10, please.
5.
You have just gained
5 nickels.
5 fortune points.
What?
What?
Yeah, it's not going to be a good thing.
You've got 5 fortune points. It's great.
Every
That's the
time I
thing
use
about-
them, I grow an eye.
That's the thing about chaos. Like, it's changed. Well,
Gives with one hand, taketh away with the other.
With the third.
Don't worry about that one. You've always had that.
Fortune points are awesome.
I mean,
Yeah.
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 I've always been jealous of Gerhardt's, like, look,
Like 6, 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
80 billion fortune points.
Although fewer fate points these days.
No, I know.
How many
Okay.
you got?
Well, fate points.
Yeah.
0.
0!
How many fortune points?
He's
5.
going down. If you got luck 5.
Right.
I like need it
Golden
though.
privilege points.
Here
The
is,
luckiest boy in the world.
here's the moment of truth. Does he cast it?
Does he cast it? Here we go.
You can do it. I believe in you.
I've got 1 billion fortune points.
Exactly.
Yes, 6 successes on his language magic
Sweet.
check.
Boom. I'm quite heavily overchanneled at that as well, with 6 successes on top of the additional that you already have. As fire rolls out and the flames of Azul. Little known to Elrick that Azul is in fact a greater demon of corns.
Brilliant.
As the flames
That's not
burn
an Elric.
forth.
That's on the college.
yeah.
100%.
He didn't write the spell.
Because Azul is a name. It means something. And it works because it's the demon. In fact, almost all spells hanker back to some form of etheric entity. Because you're doing nothing more than summoning its truth.
Even the rune, like, because he made it himself?
I did say almost all. There are loops
Okay.
around. As you let loose with it, and a great licking tongue of flame spills out. And somewhere, far away, something senses a challenge.
Oh. Hope you're armed.
No.
Something senses a challenge. And it shakes. I'm going to roll a dice to see how this resolves. I'm even going to tell you what's happening. I don't often do this, but I'm going to tell you. There is a demon. It goes by that name. You're in a magically saturated place. It hates magic. And it particularly hates what you're doing.
Is that why they made a spell? Just because they knew it would annoy him?
Classic
Particularly
bright move.
hates it.
Yeah.
Such an elf.
Despises
No,
it.
not Elric.
But this demon is also bound into a weapon.
Ooh.
The question is,
Awkward.
the question is, will it come anyway? So I'm going to roll the dice, and if I roll an 88, the demon Azul is coming for you directly.
Hopefully he brings Galmaraz with him and then
Yeah,
he can
That'd be
relax.
perfect.
Yeah, yeah.
Perfect.
I hope he's walking.
If I roll,
It's like a Deliveroo.
if I roll an 8, and that includes
Your code's 88. Just when you arrive.
Guys, it was that simple.
If I roll an 8, it will break some of the shackles it's currently under and will manifest in this realm somewhere. It will also be a bound weapon because demons are funny.
Yeah.
If I roll anything else, nothing occurs and you're good.
This is only positive. Zinch.
I rolled 0-1.
Aw.
It is
The best
absolutely...
possible roll.
Yeah, pretty much. It is absolutely not interested in you or what's occurring here. Clearly, you are not. You are not a concern as the flame licks, wraps, spirals forward, and you summon all of the archway that you had taken, channel it through, and try to do everything that Reichheld had taught you about manipulating spells by subtly taking the wording and adding a slight twist to the wording to make it broaden and hopefully melt the snow as it's going forward and not collapse on itself. Because if you just end up having the whole thing collapse, then you're going to have to just keep on doing it again and again and
It's
again.
basically going from the top to the bottom.
Yeah.
Rather than,
I'm going to let you do a channeling roll to see how well this works.
Like a worm's flamethrower.
is this straight, including with all my talents?
Yeah, this is a standard channeling test.
Excellent.
And I need successes.
So that is 7 successes.
Pretty good. Okay,
You
cool.
can boost it if you want to.
You could spend a fortune point. Not
8
one of those
successes.
extra ones.
8 successes.
Nice. Just rub
Why
it
not?
into a zone.
Does he want 8? Nah, it's metagaming. 8 successes.
Yeah, it sounds good. No, I like it.
Yep.
You create and manage to form and hold the tunnel, stopping the heat from pushing outwards. You push it forwards.
Pretty fucking good at this. That is like the Elrick show. It's the future. I like having you as my little sideline
And
cheerleader.
it bursts into the other side. The next one is, how accurate are you with your direction? And I'm going to throw this onto one of your best neat skills, ballistic skill.
You.
Oh, Johnny.
Yeah. Sorry, guys, I got a bit carried away. Oh my god.
Fires in his head.
It's quite literally my worst skill.
It's good odds.
Oh, no!
33.
It's on the
It's-
line. It's just 30.
Okay.
Worse.
Oh, you
Oh, close.
It's a fail to 35.
Oh,
Oh,
Not a bad
fortune point.
Yeah.
Fortune
Oh,
point?
but it's not a bad for you. Are totally right.
You haven't fumbled. I mean, you
It's
haven't.
literally 0 failures.
Can he use a fortune point
No, it's
No,
only a
you can't.
successful
to
roll.
boost? No.
Go big, go home.
Oh, yeah, he's pretty chill.
Yeah, it's very cold.
No,
He just successfully.
not magic.
kick the
Magic you can never get advantage on
yeah.
unless there's certain circumstances. in
I've
place.
never heard that rule before
Yeah.
today.
Because you've never had
I have
advantage.
never.
Touche.
it's bad.
Cheerleaders.
Yeah, it's good.
You can do it.
Do I re-roll?
Oh.
It's not good odds.
not
Never
good
listen to
odds.
what Ed says.
I think you should.
I wouldn't,
No.
No.
but
I
I am cautious.
Would you?
Oh, yeah.
Me and
absolutely.
Edward.
Yeah.
Nah, I'll go with a 0 fail.
Live by the die, die by the die.
It's close.
I'm gonna roll the dice anyway. I would have totally failed it even worse. so
Excellent.
yes.
Ah, good choice.
It's close, but not quite the cookie. It's also not as stable as it could be. As you look down into this wide tunnel that you've created into the snow, it's collapsed a little bit at the edges already as the snow's tumbled down, but it's melted and turned it crisp on the inside. And you managed to turn the heat back in itself only because you were capable of seeing the inherent magic within the snow itself. And you just pushed it in amongst it and allowed that magic to sit almost like a cocoon around it, which caused the snow to crisp. You could see it clearly. And there is not another wizard in your college who could do that. They'd not be able to do this. They would have to just wipe out the entire area. You have a sight advantage. However, the sheer black rock that you see before you is not a portal. And you're not entirely sure if it's left or right you should go on the inside. You're also not 100% convinced you should go in there. Because it might fall on you. But hey, up to you. What are you going to do?
Go in.
Stomp.
I was going to say, just clap a few times and see if
He's
the rest
not
falls.
sending Greta in, and I doubt Barak is going in to a magic. Yeah.
Nope.
So
An ungy tunnel of ice.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
yeah.
Without any struts, there's no stone, there's no wood, there's nothing. No.
They're still on the other side.
Stomp. There is a chance it will fall in. You did a good job. You got 7 successes, so I'm just going to drop it down.
8
to the other
successes.
side. Was it 8 successes? Well, now I'm going to drop it down the other side. 20% chance.
Bad odds.
He's dead.
What does it say?
20.
Oh.
Exactly 20.
That's less than 20%.
Exactly 20. As he makes his way down, he can feel... Oh, but he's got those fortune points. You could use one.
To
Yeah,
how so?
To reroll it.
because you can.
Reroll.
Take a corruption point. Whoa! The exact opposite. It's a 33. It's totally fine. It doesn't crush down. In fact,
In
as
fact,
you
that's
make-
there forever.
Yeah, it's stuck, at least for the moment, until it melts through natural processes. This is a firm tunnel. As you make your way down, hit the other end, realise as you're down there that it needs to be melted slightly in a few places. So channel a little bit again. You'll need a channeling test. No success in this. You just need a success because there's so little actually down at the end of the tunnel. As you effectively heal up some of the weaker parts of the tunnel, and you're at the end. It's a 50-50 job here. It's either left or it's right.
Always left.
I'm not going to decide. The dice are.
I've just left.
So 1 to 5, you're correct.
Well, yeah.
6 to 10, it's to the right. Let's see which way we go.
5.
It's to the right. He went the wrong way.
Just go left
So-
again. Left again.
Let's crunch our way through here. It's going to require a spell or a hit or some equivalent. What are you going to do to try and get through this?
Do you reckon, because he hits it with a staff, is +2 magical damage?
Yeah, it might bring the whole thing down, though. He's a bit concerned about that. He'd probably better melting it with a spell. of some sort.
What? Remember that? He's got that, like, touch of something, he can heat it up. Like...
And again, there's a lot of snow. He's going to need something that's relatively big. A fireball even is probably not enough. He might need a big spell again.
But again, would that not be more likely to bring it? No, he feels confident in his work.
Could he heat up? Could you use that heat up thing on a weapon? Would that help? Or
I mean, again, his weapon is not that big. It's a sword.
Yeah.
someone's written
Let's
on the
continue
walls
channeling.
and
Oh, he's not got the fire to draw
Yeah,
from.
but you can go in there and then come in, but you've got to hold it, which will take an extra channeling test to hold the magic you've
Okay.
got. So it'll be one extra channeling test once you've channeled enough.
Okay.
So here we go again.
Here we go.
Success, no 9s.
Good. I'm just
So
looking for
that's
some nines.
2.
It's true.
Success, but 1 9.
Excellent. Keep on going.
Success, no 9s.
Excellent.
Success, 1 9.
Oh, excellent. That's 2 of those. I'm around 5 successes.
5
Six.
successes.
Six.
So, no, but the 6 will take. Or 5 is 10.
Yeah,
totally.
another success there,
So,
and no 9s.
so that brings you in.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you can unleash the spell with your
Language
language
magic.
magic test.
Yeah, 2 successes.
Okay, and then a channeling test to form that crystalline cage that hopefully stops it from collapsing.
Oh!
Perfect.
How much?
And you
Oh, I
clearly learned from the other side, and
11.
you also see as you
16
melt
successes.
all the snow down that side of the mountain that, yeah, you've gone the wrong way. There's nobody there. Fortunately, it is a sheer side,
Can
and
you
it
attempt
goes
to
for quite some
redirect?
difference.
Because it's not
No,
like
you're gonna have
burnt
to
out
do
right
that.
away.
You have to cast it on the
Okay.
other side. But let's deal with those 9s first.
Also, no charred bodies in the way.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, that's
You
good.
haven't discussed. Yeah, we're not dead under here.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Yet.
Not dead under
yeah.
there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, totally great. That is. Oh, it's not too bad.
You want me to roll a D5, D10?
No.
Imagine if.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Don't say that, Lindsay.
Okay. That's interesting. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with that. I have to think. Anyway, it's fine. Nothing happens. Nothing at all.
That's good.
oh, I don't like that.
Everything's
I don't
always
like that one
worrying.
little bit.
Yeah.
So, you're going to try it the other way?
No, let's just go home.
Okay.
Fuck
those
They're not here, Brett.
That's
They're
so
not
class. Silly place.
It didn't exist.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you have to go back. So here we go.
Here we go again.
Success, no 9s.
Ooh.
So I'm just going for 10 here. So 5,
Yeah.
5 channels.
Well, you're in closer now as well.
Success, no 9.
Oh, that's 2.
Success, no 9.
That's 3.
Success with a 9.
Excellent. 4.
But it's a 90, which counts as not a 9. And a success with another 9.
Excellent.
95 against
I
not a 9.
approve of both of those. Now the extra channeling test to get in. Oh no, you're already. Oh yeah, you've got to go back.
Extra
in again.
channel test is fine.
Yeah, and then
No
turn round.
9s, language
Casting.
magic. Yeah, perfect.
Perfect. Let's see what we get this time. Ooh. Oh. Oh.
Remember me as a hero.
Okay.
Who are you?
You burn, and you feel your etheric flows burn in turn, particularly down the length of your arms, where the tattoos, and they flare, and they catch, they flare, and then they go cold. Ooh. And you feel the cold leach down your arms and sap your strength as your hands twist and curl, and they're stuck. Sort of like that. The ache in your wrists is endurance test bad.
Really? Yeah.
Crit.
Hey.
Superb. You don't care. Ha! This is just how I am then.
Well, his friends are missing.
Yeah, quite. It hurts. Okay, but you can endure this without too much problems at all.
That's a fucking great crit. I'm sorry.
It was good. And up ahead, you can see the portal. And above it, a circular symbol. Not like the symbol at the other end. This one, it's just a circle. No spiral, no squarey, no blocky bits.
Literally nothing.
And a portal door. As the snow melts away from where you are. You have been in here for not more than maybe a heartbeat or two. It's collapsed, it's fallen, and it's gone. Or maybe it was forever.
Let's get out of here.
And the words, come. Oh, you tried to say so many things. It almost comes as a surprise to hear sounds. Because you don't hear the snow melting. You don't even really see it, because it's just suddenly light spilling into the area. A light that is actually not that bright. He's got a long tunnel going in, and then going off at another 90-degree angle across the edge of the tunnel. It's got quite dark down this side. But to you, it's almost impossibly bright. And it also heralds another question. Who's Elrick? What do we know? Well, obviously, you had dreams induced by Gerhardt. We had dreams induced by someone who's really corrupted. We had dreams.
He's a real boy. We fixed him.
Stupid book.
Very, very low corruption
He's so
points,
corrupted,
fortunately.
he's becoming etheric enough of an entity to be the GM.
It sort of happened, didn't it?
Yeah.
Where he is so corrupted, he
Oh,
started to
no.
take
I did
control.
not-
With
that
the-
penny didn't drop until this very second.
Yeah.
100 XP.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
while on the subject of XP, okay?
Go on, say it.
Right? Okay. Elric has twice the life experience of anyone else.
Oh, are you saying double XP?
So should he have double his XP?
Fortunately, the conflicts within his mind mean that he's learned as much as he's lost, or not quite understood. It all balances out.
Plus, for most of his life, it was exactly the same, right?
No.
Or near enough.
Ever since he started earning XP, quite different.
Touche.
Yeah.
Touche.
Yep. I mean, not unfair.
I mean, when he started keeping his journal.
0 XP forever now. Then
You're the worst. Lindsay
Keep a
gets
journal.
100 XP because she's my wife. That's you, Dan.
it's the only reason. And you're out.
Is Gar like the Deadpool of the Warhammer world?
No, I'm Jason Statham.
Leopold, you burst out into the corridor where Elric is. He is
Hello.
someone you know, because not just of that dream.
Why has he got a shirt on?
He's
It's much less oily.
It's cold. Man.
he's Elric. So, what is our actual memories? It's the memories of all of our sessions. What's happened on the other side feels like a loose dream and is gone by the time you leave the ice tunnel.
Happened on the other side, what do you mean?
As in the non-Elric part.
Oh, the Snotling Massacre.
Yeah, you still did all of those things, but
I'm
they're-
covered in Snotling blood.
quite. But the lack of Elric making sense just gets lost as a dream. That doesn't make sense anymore. And the more steps you take away from this place, the more it consolidates as nothing occurred, to the point that you don't even recall something's gone wrong. And Elrick's always been there, and he clearly just took a different route.
Perfect.
Yes.
But do we remember him in the dream specifically? Do I remember him telling me that
Oh, you remember the dream
Joros
fully?
and all
The
that he'd
complete
spoken to
dream,
Joros?
correct.
Yeah, cool.
Yes.
Okay, thanks.
Where's Birdie and all of
Yes.
this?
Birdie has no problems at all. Yeah, she didn't have any dreams. She walked in there, came out. It took all of about half a second. She didn't dream anything there at all. And when she comes back out of this place, her mind just immediately goes, it was always this. Elric just took a different route. From her perspective, this has been simple.
Yeah.
They haven't, all the problems they're having, none.
As I said to Lindsay earlier, I don't do magic nonsense.
Yeah, you don't.
There is something we'll maybe need to talk about later. I don't know if Ed passed
I
it on.
did pass
Yeah.
this information on. Yeah.
Did she hear anything interesting?
No.
No. God damn it.
Oh.
What a waste of a fucking dice roll.
Oh.
Maybe the dwarf heard something.
Maybe
Leopold?
Elric heard something.
His face wrapped tightly with a bandage, comes stumbling out. His breathing is fast, his face is flushed.
Leopold
Elric?
is you're alive.
Yeah.
Are the others with you?
Yeah. Yeah, we came this way.
Come on, there's a tunnel outside. Come outside.
Who's coming out next? It can be any of you. You can choose.
Me.
Oh, Alamenawaith comes out after. As you come out, all of the fear as to who you were hasn't quite gone.
Oh.
Quite.
We're so excited.
There is a cool test. I strongly recommend you don't roll any sixes on this test.
0-7.
You didn't.
Nice.
I was like 0-7. Oh my goodness.
You didn't. That's good. As you come through, and where Leopold was clearly keen to get his words out, keen to engage, you're a little more introverted to begin with. You're a little more inward looking, as it takes a moment for you to realise, no, these people know Alamenawaith. You have to be Alamenawaith.
Although we'd like to meet the doorbell.
As you come out
Pull a scarf out.
come on, into the cold.
Yeah. Oh, scarves.
Yeah. There's Elric, there's Leopold sitting to the front. Elric. Oh, Elric. Yeah, you know Elric.
Al, I think we'll need to talk in a bit. Like really talk.
Right. Why?
Who's coming out next? Is she saying somewhat cautiously why?
Are you okay? You okay?
Am I okay?
You-
Am
you
I
are?
still flying? I don't know.
Pardon?
Am I
Yeah,
still flying?
yes,
Like
yeah.
what?
No, you when
they're
you come out.
still, they're still going out with each
yeah,
other here,
do you-
right?
So
Are you alright?
I think there's a lovely moment that we can have here where it goes from the certainty of that to crossing the threshold,
I mean,
and it's almost immediately gone
Yeah.
as their hands are lingering with a touch.
yeah.
And they're looking directly into each other's eyes, and there's a moment of, well, how did we get here?
Thanks, but I can walk on my own.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. It's quite right too.
Single team.
Weird. But Betty, you coming?
I'll bring up the rear, just in case.
Once you come out,
Elric.
Alright, yo.
I mean, we'll go to hug him. I mean, as long as he doesn't stop her.
So,
You don't understand.
No, I totally get it, but
Yeah.
would those that were intuitive see a hesitation? Or would
Yes.
it just,
Yeah.
yeah, there's a moment of, okay.
To be completely clear, if any of you tried to hug him, he would have hesitated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's just, it happened to be.
Yeah.
I happen to be.
Gomez hugging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't even notice.
No,
He's always a bit weird.
Yeah.
I think it's because
You're-
when it's cold.
what happened to yous?
Taxes
Where did you
mostly.
go?
What do you
No,
mean?
we had been through that.
You said you had to take a different route, right?
We just
Yeah, we
went and looked
to
at the old temple, and you went and did whatever you did.
Did you
and we went through like there was like a portal thing.
did you
What
get
was it?
Lucas and stuff on the way? Like,
No. Something different happened.
You said something
Let
about.
me just interrupt briefly because Elrick does have a small low-key panic at the back of his throat. This might collapse on you all.
Yeah.
You might be best
Yeah,
to get
no,
out of
I
here
think he
carefully.
was bringing them out.
Yeah, good.
Yeah,
Okay, making sure.
Did you do this?
yeah.
Nice vaulting.
I knew yous were here,
I'll go ahead to
but
scout.
but I didn't know.
Because
yous-
the dream.
That's me scouting.
Oh, you. Yes.
Quietly.
You would. Yeah. How's that work?
So because in the dream episode, Elric was already with the party.
Mhm.
So does he have?
Do you remember the dream as the dream? Exactly as was.
But the dream ended with us waking up into the real world
Indeed.
together.
And that's one of the reasons why you knew where this place was.
Because you were here. And I'm just
There's
going
a certain
ahead.
point this is getting
I'm
too
going.
clever.
I'm going to check that he hasn't been snuck up on in his tunnel.
Okay, pad. On the way out,
Normal
there's a
stuff.
fire burning and beginning to list and go down on the outside. Lovely. And sheer drop of cliff not long
Any
on the
tracks
side
that
of
are
that.
Elric?
All the way down there, there's a small tent and another small fire, approximately a good third of a mile away. You're going to have to pick your way down there if you want to go down there, though.
No, I'm more looking for like,
You
bad
are-
guy tracks.
So I think the easiest way for you to pick up a really quick mental image is imagine sitting on the side of the Himalayas. We're not talking a nice European mountain range. We're talking a far bigger version. And there's not a nice handy pass down there you can look at. There's just more mountains spreading off and peeking up in the distance. And amongst it all is the rise of mist, the slight drift of snow, and high above that, the sun, because it's midday.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's midday. Huh. It's midday. Do yourself an outdoor survival test, please.
Okay. Ooh, that's not good.
Things will melt soon.
Oh, it's so close actually. I'll spend a fortune point. And still fail.
Good. So that's you on the outside. As you are taking everybody else to the outside as well.
Yeah, me and Greta have a guide.
Oh,
Oh, great to see.
Yeah, Greta's always been here.
Did you bring
Lucas?
Sigismund the even younger?
No, he's. Hold on, let's get Greta.
Did you bring all the stuff we left?
Did you bring the weapons?
This is going to be really hard to explain. I never was with you for that, but I was.
Oh, is this magic crap again?
Yeah.
He did say in the dream that you said there was a spell, and
Yeah.
Joros had come.
Joros told me about the spell to protect you because he cares for his apprentice.
Well controlled.
But no, Greta can explain.
I'm not his apprentice.
Who's his apprentice?
He doesn't have an apprentice.
And he was quite clear he has an apprentice.
Then you never spoke to Joros. He's not my master.
He said his name was Joros.
I'm pretty sure I've heard you call him Master.
Yes, but he's not my master.
Is it like
But he's your master.
No.
But not your
No,
master.
I call him master. He hates it. He'd never call me his apprentice because I'm not his apprentice. I just do it to annoy him.
Maybe he was doing it as a joke as well.
No, he doesn't do that. If someone was observing me and Joros, they would certainly call me his apprentice, which makes me believe you didn't speak to Joros. How did he introduce himself?
Memory.
I'm Joros.
Yeah.
He
The
doesn't.
thousand
Well,
masks.
no, he also
indeed.
told us who we were.
He said Joros of the Thousand Masks.
Yeah, he did.
Yes, that's an insult to him, so he wouldn't say that about himself, but someone would think he would. Did he speak to Greta, if she's with you?
He only spoke to me.
You don't meet Joros. I've known him for 50 years, and he's spoken to exactly 2 humans in that time. One of them is Greta.
Al, are you jealous?
No, you don't
He
understand.
spoke to me.
No, you don't understand. He's not my master, I'm not his apprentice. It's a trick. So if someone were to impersonate either of us, that's what they'd say, because they'd seen us say it so many times.
Oh, right. No, I'm with you.
It's not Joros.
And he would speak to Greta because he's spoken to her before.
He's spoken to 2 humans in the time I've known him. One was Silvio, my son, and one was Greta.
Mm-hmm.
So he would have spoken to her,
Yeah.
as well as you.
Your son is human.
Yes.
I thought, how many sons do you have?
Well, a number. Some of them are elven and some of them are human.
Right, okay, a number. Good.
Hey, supernumerary.
Drop these things like
I
it's
know all the
obvious.
numbers.
I know all of them.
This is an acceptable human arrangement, I was told at the time. I married his mother, and that made me his adopted parent.
Right, like
No,
stepson.
Sometimes it's
would
worth
say.
specifying.
Stepson.
But
Yes, my
hold on,
stepson.
this can wait. We should go.
I think knowing that Elemental can't give birth to humans was worth clarifying. Well, was worth clarifying, but it's clarified
No,
now.
we need a smart person.
My question was
Wow.
then going to be
And Greta's
Right here.
if you can choose.
We need a smart person who's got a better idea of what's happening. Because we've been talking over the past months,
I'll allow it.
and I can't quite. This is difficult. I don't know who I am. Like, I know I'm Elrick, but I'm 2 Elricks.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, but I have the memories of everything. But I-
Leopold will just reach out and just put his hand on Garrett's shoulder.
Elemental is like going quite quickly because Greta's
Yeah.
here.
For example, I've never met you,
What?
but I know who you are. I don't know which one is real.
Oh, right. Okay.
Well, I mean, for all of us, the one where you're with us, because
Yeah,
Yes.
but I can't.
But-
I can't distinguish. I don't know. Oh, there's also a dwarf.
She skids you off.
Literally. Backs up.
And he's a grumpy dwarf.
oh no,
Yeah.
You had it.
Turns around,
grumpy. That's like
back.
what I want.
No, he is a grumpy dwarf.
Walks like a human, falling.
Human, I'm in a wife again.
Just Al.
Alan.
You'll never know. Alan.
But we'll lead them down. But yeah, he's clearly disturbed. Like, it's not even grumpy Elric. It's not confident Elric. It's purely
Uncertain.
yeah.
Greta is arms folded beside the small fire as she sees people coming out. A sort of half smile spread across her face
Right.
as to the side of her the dwarf goes, I left. What of it? She shakes her head.
It's like Twitter.
No, I'm not going there. As she stands up as you all make your way over. She looks at everyone and says, hello. Hi. No baby, obviously. One-armed or otherwise. I suppose some introductions are required. Barak, she says, this is my... These are my companions, she says. Yes, they are. They're my companions. These are the Jaegers that we were looking for. About time, she says. And they were in the cursed place. Yeah. Looks you all. Fucking hell, gay. He says, should have known. Says, at least it's midday. We've got some walking ahead of us. Let's get down where it's a bit warmer.
yeah.
She says,
Say hello in Dwarvish. Casalid.
It's just sup.
do the test.
Oh! What?
It's a crit.
Oh yeah, it will be. 'Cause he's crazy,
Yeah.
crazy
Away,
smart.
Cas-
Your accent is almost perfect.
Well, let me.
Karak
give you the-
Angaraz.
A lot of successes.
Yeah, there's a lot of successes.
It doesn't mean you say anything more clever or careful. It just means that your pronunciation is perfect.
Thank you.
And it very much
Loud and slow.
places you as well
Slow.
as to where you're from, which is Caracangaras. You come from the Ubersreich area. He listens to you. And he goes, Northern Army. And he says, it's not bad. Didn't want to say it. As he takes out his pole, sticks into the snow a bit. This way, he says.
Are we going back to where we camped before?
Probably.
Do you
Get
have
away from this place you don't like.
What about the greenskins?
He says, well, they'll go down the pass a bit, I hope.
You don't smell them.
I know. They're out. No. The wind's coming the other way, though. We'll be fine. He says,
He's not a very good tracker.
do you have we're somewhat under equipped in terms of cold. Did you bring coats?
We've
or-
got.
that'll be a no.
Yeah.
Right.
He
Okay.
says, so you'll be doing endurance tests now. Because you're not ready for this sort of weather.
Does Elric have a
Dwarf
coat?
is Deadpool too. Everybody's Deadpool now.
So everybody is doing endurance tests. For those of you who are equipped for the weather, like Elric, for example.
He'll give his cloak to the coldest member of the party.
You can choose who you decide the coldest member of the party is, because it's difficult to tell.
Yeah.
Who do you consider to be the wimpiest?
You, mate.
There we go. I may agree.
No, it's realistically it's Gerhard, but you're a teeny tiny little lady.
Fine. I'll allow it.
I was okay in the cold before.
No, you don't have any. You count as being wrapped up warm all
yeah,
the time because you're an
I've
elf.
got lots of
Because you're an elf.
Yeah.
You could be.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if it was really hot, I'd be really struggling.
Yeah, if it
But
was
it's
really
not.
hot, you'd have
Okay,
the cough.
Sebation.
How do I
It's
get
all
on?
slag,
Because
isn't
I'm
it?
wearing all my padding under my armour, then a pilgrim's robe.
Yeah, it could be worse, but it could also be better.
Better,
So
yeah.
difficulty
Armour's
for
not
those
great
of you
in
not,
cold.
Yeah.
difficulty for those of you not wrapped up well is 4. If you're wrapped up well, it's 1, and I'll make it 2 for yourself.
Can I still have my
It's 0
endurance
for you.
crit from earlier,
Zero.
just to be
Which one was that from? Which roll?
from the freezing going up his arms?
No, completely different thing. Yeah.
Are your arms still like?
Yeah, his arms are all. Yeah.
Even with the thingy,
Hard?
Yeah, because it's a completely different thing you're
it's
testing for.
tenacious.
Yeah, it's a different thing you're testing for, so it's
Yeah, I was
it's a
just
new
looking
How many
at
successes do I need?
You just need 1.
Cool. Fine.
Yeah. 2. Yeah, you're fine.
Don't need to kick off.
So yeah, I only got 3.
Yeah, you're chilly. And have you put a fortune point in, you're fine.
My one and only fortune point.
Yeah, it's up to you. Hey, Elric, you could give him a fortune point.
No, thank you. I'll
Yeah.
spend my one and only fortune
I
point.
mean, you could. I mean, you've got some spare.
No, thank you.
Do
I've
you want-
spent my
do you
one
want
and only
some
fortune
corruption,
point.
Andy?
No, thank you.
Can I force someone to take a
Take
fortune point?
corruption.
Get it down, yeah.
Corruption!
I got the cloak, but also I got 4 successes. So.
Sweet, so yeah, you're all good.
When she takes the cloak, she notices your hands. First of all, she's a bit awkward because now he's told her he doesn't remember. She's like, okay,
No,
weird.
he does remember.
Sure,
he
but like-
remembers everything.
Twice.
Twice. That's a bit weird though. So she's acting a bit awkward, but also she's like, the fuck happened to your hands?
Well, magic is strange up here, and something happened.
They're laced through now, you can see, with a deep cyan tinge.
Almost.
I'm trying to remember, had Yume's dad described a cyan wind, or is that
Yeah, I think it was
that the Kislev?
Yeah, the cold
Yeah.
one.
Ice.
Kishel.
We've
Gussie.
come across.
Is that what it was called?
I've dealt with this.
My
we have.
notes are
Yeah.
pathetic.
Because
It might not be what their dad called it though.
Yeah. Oh, Keishel, no, Keishel. Yeah, he did mention it. Okay.
Lorraine.
When he feels a bit better and when he's thought he's going to start trying to run the actuate through his body, which is normally like a central heating system, but not right now.
You okay? Do you,
Yeah.
want me to have a look?
No, maybe later, but this might just go away. It
Sure.
might- yeah.
So the dwarf
Thank you.
is a particularly good guide. And as long as you step largely where he steps, and his feet are huge, so it gives you a lot of space to move through. And he tends to not lift his feet up that far, so it's more of a shuffle for him. Lots of space for you to step into. As long as you stand where he stands, you're fine. So basically, don't roll over 96.
Okay.
Oh.
Fine.
Tumble? Does the elf fall off the cliff?
Brilliant.
Oh,
Beautiful.
bullshit!
When
We're good.
was pretending to
I
be
rolled,
human.
I rolled 99.
Oh.
I had a fortune point.
Glad you did. Pad slowly down the side. Until eventually we get ourselves down to a slightly lower elevation after some hour and a half's worth of walking. The wind, for most of it, makes talking difficult. You can occasionally, if you wish to speak to an individual, get a few words out, but it's a bit shouty and it's a bit uncomfortable. Particularly when you move away from the initial caves that have been built by Elrick at the beginning and the nice place that he had chosen for the camp further down. And that means that the next bit is largely quiet until eventually another cave, a fissure in the side, is entered. The dwarf goes in, checks it out first, taps along the stone on the edge, feels on the inside, and goes, this'll do. We'll make a fire here. As he starts with his wood. Oh, sorry, Rolf. Making a small fire.
Has Elric tried in the past to help and got told off?
Yes. He knows not to.
Would have done it quicker.
It would have been done quicker, but I'm doing it right.
Alamenoite, and he's looking at Greta and nodding at her. Where is Sigismund the Younger?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
No, where do you think he is?
On the barge with Greta.
Well, Greta's
idea.
not on the barge.
Where do you think he is?
Safe?
Ubersreich.
Really?
He was never
Where-
on the barge.
No, he was on the barge, and he definitely wouldn't have been an Ubersreich because we were worried your father would kill him.
Oh, quite.
Where is
So
Sigismund?
probably Blutilda has him.
So, I'm sorry, Greta. He was hurt.
Mhm.
Your brother. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I remember that too.
Yeah, but we hope that one
I did
wasn't.
absolutely hope that wasn't the one.
Well, we don't know where he is. We haven't seen him since I saw him last with you.
But if you remember that, then that one was certainly is the case. Yeah. Damn it.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize there was a chance that he hadn't.
Which means what? Lucas? Lucas has him? And has had him for over 3 months? What on earth has he done with him?
But this is what I don't understand. How you had to have been there, and now someone is there in your place?
Well, no, I
No.
mean, I came with you.
Yeah, but they didn't know this, so they
Yes,
would
but-
have known that you were there and I wasn't
But how long has it been for you
since.
since you last saw us?
What day is it
3
today?
months.
Right, 3 months. For us, it's been what, a day?
If that.
So you would have had plenty of time if there was some sort of spell cast on you to go back and get Greta.
And from behind you hear, it's the 15th.
Of
It looks like.
looks.
Third month of the year.
Oh, right, yeah.
You
Yeah.
came in the last month of last year.
So we've missed New Year, basically.
Yes, you have.
We missed Leopold's birthday.
You've also missed
Oh.
Hexenstag, though.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
well, that's good.
Oh!
Silver lining.
We're 2 days away from Elrick's birthday. He's, let me just make sure. He is. Yeah, I've just written it down in like normal, but 17th to the 3rd.
There you go.
Oh,
That's
born
right.
on the
And how old are you going to be?
He'll be 22.
Oh, bless him.
Ume's birthday, we also missed, was on the 17th
Yeah,
of
and
the 1st.
No one cares.
I don't know when mine is.
Well, I know what month mine is.
So-
Leopold doesn't actually have a date on account
So-
of being an orphan.
So the last we remember is he was safe on the barge, which means Blutilda and Lucas will both have him.
Which was
Blutilda
outside Talabheim.
Out in
no,
Talagad.
Talagad.
Blutilda would look after that baby as though it were her own.
And
I've no
Barge
doubt.
Girls will be there.
I've no
as well.
doubt.
Skip's tough as old nails as well. He'll you know.
I mean,
As long as there's money.
And Lucas definitely went back to the barge.
So
Ye-
Sigismund has lost an arm.
yes.
I'm afraid so.
Oh my god.
it was that halfling.
Yes.
That happened.
Yes.
That?
Yeah.
God. I hope that was just... Oh, no.
I am sorry, Greta. It's not what either of us wanted.
But I suppose to a degree, though, it does justify my theory that whatever happened with that elf who poured the water on me is responsible for why I remember both. Because that would explain it. Because if that's real, that happened because of her, then, yeah.
And it's my old
Can I please have, from you, lower medicine test?
Elrick has a concussion, clearly.
Yep. That's 60, isn't it? Yeah.
The answer is yes. To which, as you're sitting there looking, Greta's pregnant.
Oh, right. Okay. Am I sure?
You're...
Yeah, I mean, she's
it's a very tactful question.
I did.
Yeah, that is white wax.
Yeah.
You're pretty sure?
I have also been doing a lot of reading on that.
You are certain
Research.
that she is demonstrating many of the key traits that you would suggest mean that she's probably pregnant.
Okay.
I mean, you've been watching Ume a good bit.
Yeah, and I've read like books like.
Yeah, you absolutely have. You
like,
understand humans.
You know, it's out it comes.
Listen, I could tell, but
I am a
could
human.
tell-
fellow human.
So
I could
you
tell-
understand
You're
fellow
a real
non-book
I
humans.
could tell that
I'm not a book.
No.
I could tell that Umi was pregnant because I could hear the little.
Yeah,
That's
indeed.
what it- yeah.
But,
Demon
she's all
cackling.
wrapped
She's all wrapped up.
up. She's all wrapped up with the
Times
furs.
Or 3.
I'll sidle over to Leopold,
Excuse
and I'll just
you,
face the other way,
Singles.
and I'll just
Little
like
kings.
as quietly as possible, because obviously he's got mega super hearing. Leopold, can you? This is stage whispering. Can you potentially hear another heartbeat coming from Greta?
It's going to take a crit.
Oh my god, she's a mutant!
As
I mean,
As-
I'll roll.
yeah.
You never know.
It's not a crit.
Okay.
It's not a crit. So
It's like 4 successes.
yeah, the cave, the wind coming from outside the cave, the crackle of the fire, everything else makes it too difficult for you to even hear her heartbeat.
No, right,
But-
okay.
So we've lost
But you'll
a lot of-
know that it's not because it might not be there.
Yeah, exactly. But if I say that, everyone else will know what
Sure,
I'm
yeah.
saying.
I think so
I
So
do
that's why I'm just like,
yeah. Because I think she might be pregnant is what I'm saying. Like rather than like yeah.
okay. Loophole stress levels drop slightly.
But we've lost a lot of time. So, have you been able to scope out where we might be going in Blackfire Pass? I remember it was sort of... No, Elrick, you've been
No,
looking for us.
We did the pilgrimage.
So if
So-
all of that is the case, we were relying upon Leopold.
Yeah, well, I was about to
Well,
say.
we had Aldred, who was...
Well, yeah, now we can't rely upon him.
No,
because
we can't.
definitely know that he's probably not Aldred.
But we relied on him to get here.
It's Andy, I need, not a character.
Yes.
So, one thing I've been... Now that we're out in the past, Lubel had a theory that he wanted to put to the test.
Theories.
So, if the visions he's been getting along the way of the pilgrimage are correct, then he sort of has this theory that it's the hammer that became divine, as much as if not more than Sigmar.
Interesting.
Because the hammer went through the silver flame,
Yeah.
and some part of the silver flame seemed to go into the hammer. That's what the vision
Yeah,
seemed to
that is
suggest.
indeed. Yeah.
He is attuned that he can sense the silver flame.
Yeah.
Is there any chance now he's close to the hammer, he can sense the silver flame that's in the hammer?
I love the idea of that. How about we drop that down on, of all things, navigation test. And
I'm finally getting to roll navigation, everyone!
and on our navigation test, so you get an idea of what we're looking for, a lot of successes might provide a tickle. A crit will provide something genuinely useful.
Oh.
A fumble will be hilarious.
Can someone just ask...
It's that way!
Can someone not just ask Leopold a question?
We don't have to do that anymore, actually.
No, he can ask it himself.
It's
right?
more
It's
fun if
not a fumble, but it's a fail. Yeah.
Would you like
Fortunately,
to...
you've used your one, haven't
would
you?
you,
have.
would you
Well,
like to-
I
fortune point
genuinely was waiting for along the conversation to say I'd like to sit down and do divination.
Yeah.
Not. So can I do that
Fortune
first?
point? No. Too late.
Just-
We'll wait till after for that one. But you can fortune point.
No, I don't want a fucking fortune point.
And release.
I don't want a fucking fortune point.
Do it, just give it a try.
I don't want a fucking fortune point.
I don't get these back, right?
No.
Yeah.
Just give him.
I don't want your fucking fortune point. I don't want.
I'm
a
not
fucking
gonna.
fortune
I'm
point.
not gonna foist it
You,
upon
you
him.
can't force a fortune
Yeah.
point on someone.
I don't
You
want his.
can offer.
I don't want his dirty, chaos tainted fortune point.
You don't know what chaos
They all
tainted.
are. I mean,
Exactly. I'm gonna sit down and do a proper Sigmar fearing divination roll.
Do your roll, please.
that's where you go.
Success! Not a crit.
Sit
though.
down,
Success.
and that's with your holy bones.
Yes.
Yeah.
Holy bones.
You roll the clatter of the bones, and they spin like they're magnets in a very odd way, and then all point as bones in the same direction or the opposite, depending upon which direction is the correct one. In many respects, ruining the reading itself, but providing its own reading of something.
It's either that way or that way.
Left.
But just for game clarity's sake, I don't get a reroll from
You
that.
do not.
Motherfucker.
That seems unfair.
Well, it does, doesn't it, right?
I'm sorry.
But does that count as one of my 2 maximum times I can do a perception?
Sadly, yes.
And if I do it again, it's going to happen again, isn't it?
Welcome to the session, Andy. It's a motherfucker.
I wouldn't let you do it.
I know you would, because you're a fair and kind GM.
Yeah.
You don't revel in torture.
Is this
You can do it.
this the day we overthrow
do it.
Oh,
the
no,
tyranny?
You
no,
can do it.
no.
In fact, you have to.
That's
Have to
not
what?
good.
You have to do it.
Do what?
Do the
What?
do the second divination now.
Okay.
Let's overthrow Andy Law. Chat.
It's a pass.
And it settles, and the signs are clear. The deceiver is here. The great deceiver is here. And with that, we'll head to the break.
Hi, I'm Andy. You've just been watching me playing LAWhammer. Hopefully you're enjoying what we're doing, and you might want to go check out our Patreon, where you can see all of the special rules that Andy Law has written for this, as well as all the maps, the careers, and everything that he's done. You may even want to fling a little money our way, which we can spend on lights, cameras, mics, or we can just blow it all on hats. You may want to visit our friendly Discord community as well, where people chat about the episodes and come up with their various theories and conspiracies and so on. So any support you can give us, that'd be great. But whatever you do, like, subscribe, and smash the bell for notifications.
And as those bones rattle and clatter down to the floor, Greta says, there is no easy way to put this, so I think we should just get it sorted. Elrick and I have had a very difficult time looking for you, and we have 2 sets of memories. Both the memories that one presumes are based upon the ones that you have, which we were hoping weren't actually real.
Some of them.
Yeah. And another set where you just weren't there.
Ever.
Ever. Never met any of you.
No.
Oh, so it's not even the time.
No, there's not this 3 months. It's just, we never met.
You never
wa-
knew us.
No.
We weren't even convinced we were going to find you. But we decided we'd persevere because everyone else that we've met only remembers one thing.
That's quite the leap of faith, then.
Yeah.
Well,
Thank you.
How long ago did you have the dream? The dream where we were in the village and there was the fire.
about 3 months ago. It was just after when you were down in Grenstad.
I don't even really remember it that well. It was a while ago.
But that was like just like last night, right?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
said
No,
only
not
a
for you.
day has passed
have it.
for...
Oh, no.
Yeah, but you remember the.
Yeah.
But days passed and then we came out here and then the dream happened.
Yeah, that doesn't quite work, does it?
Yeah, but we went back in. It matches perfectly.
And then it closed up.
Yeah, there was some time when we were in there,
I thought we
and
didn't
he
remember that, sorry.
travelled, and then we left, And then we went back in because of the avalanche.
So the 3 months passed.
And
when
then
we
another
went
3
in.
months passed. The second time when it...
Okay. I should probably do this as well. Sorry about, losing control a bit there and bringing you all
It
in.
wasn't your fault. You weren't in control.
No, well, sorry for losing control.
You don't have to apologise for that.
Okay. Well, I have.
I didn't notice.
What you need to apologise for is not talking to your friends and telling us how you were feeling.
Didn't really know myself, completely honest.
But you do now, so
Yeah.
we can talk about it now.
And the nice thing is I am now fully convinced. Not a book.
Good. That's personal growth. Well done, girl.
It's an extra
Thank you.
chapter.
Birdie, you weren't there, but you were there. As in you. So I whilst there, you're still thinking these things, and you come to the realization that's what sort of brings you out of it. But it meant that so you should have been there. You were close enough, but you weren't. You weren't affected. So do you? I don't know. This.
We walked out of the portal and then Elrick turned up.
Yes. Okay. So
But we went out, and then the avalanche came.
And
Was
then we
coming,
went
we went
back
back
in.
in.
And then we went back out when Elric came.
We had the dream
It's only a
outside.
few
Minutes.
Weird kind of dance.
all I'm thinking is
In
if
and
you
out.
weren't there, and don't worry about it. It's magic.
I'm not going
Magic
to.
magic
Carry
mumbo
on.
jumbo, right? But this might be you might be a key or something or useful for this sort of thing.
I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah. I'm wondering, Greta? What are your memories or thoughts on Birdie specifically, and or Elric? Like Elric, what do you think? Even both ways, on Birdie.
Well, she was either there or she wasn't.
Yeah, it was the same as us.
But there's no okay.
But so the thing that happened to pull you out of your alternate path was a person masquerading as Joros, my master,
Or Joros.
masquerading as Joros, came to tell you that what?
And then what did you do? Like,
And how did you fix it?
Our companion Aldred, he travelled with the spell eater. Remember,
The casket of sorcery.
Gauser had
Oh,
it,
yes.
and it was
On the barge.
bad.
Yes.
We always had that with us.
Oh,
We
Oh.
used it.
Not you, we. Aldred,
Yeah,
Dara, Elric and I.
Dara.
Dara was.
Oh,
Yeah.
She fled Carrick Skoog and
so-
stayed with us.
oh, I wish
did
that
you?
were true.
Are you a
I'm not
hero
s-
of Middenheim?
I'm not convinced it's not true.
You think there's maybe two timelines?
No, I think that the Dara that died in the north might not have been Dara and been one of their duplicates. They
Oh,
were
I hope you're
replacing
right.
important people.
Mhm.
It's what
I
they were
hope
doing.
you're right.
If this is what actually happened, it seems very likely that she either survived or whom we were with.
Yes, but it would be more likely that the one in the north was a replacement because it was right next to the machine.
Yeah.
Well,
So there's hope.
there is good.
Lupul is not going to articulate this, but just from my memory, did we see any dwarfs in any of the many, many vats we saw people being duplicated?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I'm not going to say it.
Don't ruin this for
He's
us.
going to think it, and he's not going to say it.
We just didn't find the dwarf room.
Yeah.
The dwarf wing. You know?
Yeah,
It's underground, basement.
Yeah.
And
Different
I
jobs.
do have no idea who this Aldred is. Is he of someone of
Yes.
import?
He had a
He's
a
a
magic
knight.
sword,
He's a knight
the
of
fiery
the
heart,
Fiery Heart.
but he also
Templar.
was a prophet. He
Templar Sigma. He wasn't a prophet. He was having visions.
he
It's
had
not quite the
visions.
same.
His
Yeah.
eyes went gold, and he told us what he saw and where we needed to go.
But he had eyes.
Oh,
he
yes.
did, yeah.
All right. Well, you can't trust them then, right?
Yeah.
That's
To
how
be
that
very
works.
dodgy
It
visions.
got us through the pilgrimage.
Oh, yeah.
It got us
but
on the
does- does
pilgrimage.
But
make-
as it turns out, that
Yeah.
probably wasn't real. So did it? I mean, as we
So
discussed,
did
But
you
it's real in the sense that it
I mean,
happened.
It happened. I mean, I remember it clearly.
Yeah,
But
but it
Why
was.
would it
but-
not be real?
If we were in a
Because-
spell, it was maybe being controlled. So the visions were from the person who cast the spell.
I mean, yeah, what is reality, I suppose?
Yeah, but how? What? Right. So,
What?
so how? No, but the spell might have started in Talagad, and then you still did the pilgrimage. Why would you think it would start after you did the pilgrimage?
What did this spell?
Because we've done some of the pilgrimage,
Yeah.
together.
To Talapine.
Yeah. And we fought,
A demon.
we killed the demon. And it's from that point that our paths...
Exactly. So why would you think the next bit would not have been you two walking?
So maybe the spell was to just make you go a different path, and then everything that happened after did happen.
But it's...
You just didn't remember that
I
we
mean,
exist.
if the time has passed, I don't see why you would think it hadn't happened. The last 3.5, 4 months you've lived.
Well, then...
Who said that that didn't happen?
But then Sigismund the Younger has not lost his arm because, in our memory, he's safe in
Yeah,
Uber's
but you've never seen him. What I'm saying is, from the point of the demon dying in Talapine, everything that's happened to you since then probably has happened. Yes.
I agree.
Yes.
Everything before
but
that is
it's
the
also
spell.
possible it didn't happen the way they remember it happening. If they were under some kind of
Sure.
I think
spell.
it's
Sure.
very likely it did.
I mean, it might have.
Yeah.
But if you were under some kind of
I mean,
illusory spell,
one
then it's
thing
possible what you were
certainly
perceiving.
happened.
I
was-
agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's possible it's been manipulated. But if the spell was cast at an encounter in Talagad, then it would suggest that everything that happened afterwards happened.
I mean,
Just our version of history was different to...
do you want to tell them? Because one thing has definitely happened and continuing to happen.
Yeah, I'm pregnant.
Right, you are.
Yes, I am.
Okay,
And
good.
then both of your histories, do you remember that?
No.
Or? Oh,
Oh,
so something has different.
Elrick?
Well,
It
she smiles. Absolutely.
not absolutely.
It's absolutely yours.
This is what Joros had said, though.
And as I said before, I don't trust
And
it.
it's one of the risks. It was mine. But he said, when we go back, things have changed and it's not necessarily guaranteed.
But she wasn't pregnant when I left her in Talapine.
No, I wasn't. I'm pregnant now. I'm about 3 months pregnant. It makes sense that it happened right after. Then all the facts add up for it. I think keeping it simple is the better option.
So again, that doesn't prove that something has changed, but it's something that could have happened after.
Yeah.
What's changed is that one person we thought was dead was alive. That's and this
think-
Aldred.
I think there's potentially
anything?
many people who
But-
were
but it
dead
is-
that could be alive now.
But do we have any proof that any of them are actually alive now?
What, Dara? They've seen her.
We travelled with her.
And as I say, there's a chance that they didn't really see that it was an illusion because they were wrapped inside a spell.
I mean,
So
all
I'm
we have
asking.
is our memories.
But
Yeah,
other
that's what I'm saying. Is
people-
there any proof other than the memories?
Other people saw Dara.
Yeah, but where is she now? Why didn't she come with you?
We
because
left her.
we left her because we weren't certain it was her.
She's also
But you-
probably not as you remember her.
Well, so
I don't know what these children are talking about.
after the spell was eaten by the casket, you saw Dara after that point.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. So she.
As well as Aldred, who I was talking to,
Yeah.
who became
They didn't
different right away.
Very
leave
immediately.
at the moment that the
Yes, exactly. So
spell
they
was
didn't-
eaten.
When the spell was eaten, they didn't become all illusory and dissipate. They were still
not at
there
all.
as physical entities.
So we've been
But-
thinking about this for the
but
last 3 months.
We could suddenly remember
Yeah, I understand.
too
that.
much.
Yes.
Sure.
Elrick and I,
Only us.
seemingly only us, could remember everything.
Yes, but what you can remember is two paths that diverge at a certain point. You don't have
No.
a second path after that?
No, we have a second path that significantly extends before
Before that. Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Again,
For when- but-
we never met. There was
Ever.
no
I see, I
Delbers.
see.
There was nothing. There was
What have you been
my
doing?
life when I left the college. When I met Aldred,
We've
he
been
employed me, and we
Pursuing
travelled.
the pilgrimage.
But before that, the pilgrimage doesn't take that long. We've known each other all of last year. Were you on a pilgrimage that whole time, or
Oh,
were you doing before
We
that?
were
No, 'cause-
on much the same adventures you were on,
If you've had,
just with slightly different results.
Because, if somebody cast a spell, depending on what they made you remember, might give us an insight on what they find important or important to hide.
I think there's 2 points that we should bring from this. Point one, the first is who cast it. Point second, who ended it.
Mhm.
Because we ended it. Elric ended it in conversation with Aldred, but did so after the imposition of a third party. That third party, Alamenawythe is convinced is not what he claimed to be. This wouldn't surprise me given any of my memories, truth be told, people lie.
Someone outside of the spell's remit because they remembered.
Yes, so someone with enough power to try and bring that spell to an end. So someone who wanted us to be together.
But
Something,
also
perhaps.
someone who wanted to spoil the Ruinous Powers plan for you lot. Because, and I think I'm right, the story that yous were told has changed.
But who told you that?
And this is just what I'm, because I wasn't involved in that. Greta wasn't
No,
there.
no. I mean, you say the Ruinous Powers plan for that, for us. Why would you think that the person who ended it wanted to change that?
Because Joros said something along those lines.
But Joros is, you cannot take anything he said or did. We only know 2 facts.
But what if it's not
One.
Joros and we can take this guy's word for it?
So someone who was lying and pretending to be Joros, who wanted to believe the story he told you. What I'm saying is that might be true, but you only have 2 facts that are certain. 1, this creature came to you to end it, and 2, somebody started it. It's sort of irrelevant to speculate.
We have more facts.
Oh, great.
We've wasted 3 months.
Yes. Yeah.
The Empire has continued to do whatever is happening in the Empire. It's far to the north of us, and we haven't been paying that much attention because we've been looking for you.
But the world hasn't ended.
Yet.
Well,
that we
wars
know
take
of.
time.
Not that kind of world ending.
We know that no one else has found Galmaraz.
Do we?
Oh. Well, there's been no...
I feel like it would have been.
Yeah, and one presumes that much of your concerns about the rise of magic in the past might have come to a halt if that was the case. Assuming it's even here. Assuming that's not another lie.
Well, we were always told. there
But
would be-
that's one fact actually that was always true. Is that Galmaraz was not in the hands of the Emperor.
Was
Yeah.
missing.
Oh, yeah, we've put both, yeah, you're absolutely correct. We're pursuing...
we were led to believe there would be more than just us looking for Galmaraz. Surely this valley would be overrun with other parties if that were the case. Unless they've been and gone, but I suspect you would know.
But
Or
they
they
don't know where
didn't
it
know
is.
where it is. We only knew because of him.
It's true.
Yeah.
And we knew because the vision of
Because of
Leopold
Aldred.
and Aldred.
Yeah.
Justifying the same source, perhaps.
So they're still looking, and perhaps they found other hammers that they've taken back and are claiming to be Galmaraz.
Can I ask a magical question?
You've really raised the bar, and our expectations are very high. How magic is your question?
It's to do with... How would Leopold articulate this? Right.
Higher than yours.
Illusions,
And then?
reality...
Advances.
If there was someone who wanted to know my visions, but for whatever reason was unable to see me having my visions or know my visions, would they be able to use an illusionary, some kind of illusory magic to almost recreate someone having visions to learn the truth of my visions? Because it wasn't me under anyone's protection that had those visions, it was someone else.
So they would need to draw the visions not from you.
Yeah, like to essentially recreate the visions that I had.
So for
but in
example,
someone who wasn't
Gerhardt's
hidden.
mind holds what your visions were. Someone uses that information.
Well, I wasn't thinking Gerhardt's
No,
mind
just-
because
just
he was
as-
with me.
as an example.
I was thinking
Aldred.
your mind. No, for them.
Oh.
I was thinking, is that why
Using them.
you two have somehow been used as part of an experiment? I guess I don't know. It just
Well,
His
that is dangerous.
as a motivation for why someone would do this.
You can see a potential outcome there.
but his visions weren't the same as Leopold's.
No, they weren't.
No, because presumably
But we ended up in largely the same place.
the demon, the demon
Yes.
that was speaking, but it didn't know what it was saying, but it was saying things that were true.
Yes.
The Ren demon.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
he was a demon.
Well,
I thought the demon came separate to Ren.
There was 2 Wrens.
There was,
There was
yes,
a
there was
Wren
what we
pos-
thought was Ren, but it was a demon, and then there was the
The
real
one that
Ren
we
who
met
helped us
first
kill the demon.
was the demon.
I'm misremembering it.
You've got a lot of memories.
Yeah.
It's all right. it's understandable. It's going to happen.
So
Baited with a
But when we spoke to
the
that,
opposite of Joros, right?
Yeah.
So that demon said everything Ren knew that Ren would never say because it was simply Ren. Whereas the fake Joros said everything it had seen from the outside, but it didn't say what Joros. It's like the opposite.
Yes.
or it might have been exactly the same if it was fueled by the memories of people who didn't know the truth.
Exactly, because it was perception
Yeah.
on what it was.
I have a headache.
Well, the other thing to
So
think,
what I'm suggesting is maybe it wasn't like a spell caster so much as a demon. Maybe semantics again, but
well, your thing with if it's demonic, that means it's a creature of the aether, and time is different in the aether. It doesn't exist in the same linear plane. And we are currently making a book where we have written down all the things that you've said. So there's basically what I'm thinking is actually that book there is a lot more dangerous than we think it should be. Because
And that is a very fair point. It should be burned.
But that book also may not have what we've
it's
written.
not required trapping for my theophany career.
But no, just remember, books are
I
not
will
to be
say,
trusted.
if it burns, you can't move into theophany
Cool.
because it's where you're going to secure your cult from.
Oh. No, we can't burn it.
But
It's my legacy.
it's not to be trusted. The library that's protected in Caraburg.
It's not the trust that I'm concerned about. It is the fact it could be read by a third party and understood at a later date. And then those...
and then you,
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
Those
it also
things that
can
are
be
learned
changed
could
by
be-
a third party right now.
Well, all things could be changed. I mean, we discussed that already. I mean, how can we be certain about anything?
is it? What have you written it in?
Just right.
Okay, right. I'm going to need to translate it all.
Classical.
No, this
Yes.
is silly. This is a distraction. Because you could read a book in the future, but we all know it too. Our minds are in the aether. Might as well say that anyone who's heard him has that knowledge in their head, in the aether right now. You don't need a book. You don't need a demon to pop out in the future and read a book.
Is that how it works? Your mind,
Nobody
our minds are in
knows.
the aether?
Nobody, of course our minds are in the aether.
But it does mean things can change and you don't know that they've changed.
Somehow you do
But also
look at them.
you don't.
I have a
So,
theory.
out of character, for example, Leopold's hair colour.
Sure, yeah.
None of us are aware that it's changed.
That's a wonderful out of character example that you can't bring to bear in this in character.
Birdie has a theory.
I have a theory. We know that throughout all of our travels, whichever ones we're talking about, there are more than one set of people aligned with the ruinous powers at play here. If we are the key, does it not make sense that potentially one side of them wants to stop us from doing whatever it is we're doing because we're getting in the way of their plans? And maybe another one wants us to do what we're doing because it thwarts them. So really it doesn't matter, we just have to keep doing what we're doing.
Can I do an augury and birdie, please?
What, augury? Yeah. Yes, go for it.
Oh, it's a crit!
Oh,
Ah.
what was that mean?
That was unexpected.
Excuse me!
Evil, burn.
That was very unexpected.
Are you doing an augury because I said something intelligent? It's rare.
I'll tell you out of character after why I'm doing it. I have my in character
The
reasons.
hair colour. It's too close to the feathers.
So critical. So specify target my line of sight.
Yep.
Attempt a perception test. It can only gain advantage if you use appropriate divination.
Yep.
Crits. The Steins guide me. You correctly interpret signs of the surrounding world. You know if the target you see is good/friendly, bad/unfriendly, or neutral, and you know up to augury reasons, which is 3.
Whoa.
Why?
This is exciting.
Alternatively, if there's just two routes towards or through the target, you gain plus augury directions. I don't think that one applies, but just in case.
You can try and go through me, but I'll probably stop you.
Yeah.
I don't think you
The
need
route to her is
directions.
to get to a bigger person with a sword.
Yes. And I do have a
The route to her is just there.
are so many things I could say. I'm going to keep it nice and simple and clean. And stick with neutral. Birdie's heart is torn between her childhood and her upbringing and everything that is drilled into her and her heart, which moves in a very different direction. And the reason she's torn is because she's really yet to be tested. And that's the biggest problem that she faces. The day that someone says, you now must act against the interests of everyone else. And she thinks she knows the answer. She thinks she knows the answer.
That's okay. That's very reassuring. That's actually Bertie.
Yeah.
That was really what I was checking.
Is that 3 films or just 2?
I see.
The
So where's my third?
I will send that privately.
I'm going to call him Joros. Whether or not he is, it's just easier for me to
Makes
refer him
sense.
in
We call him
that way.
for us.
But he did mention that the ruinous powers are not aligned. We know this. And that potentially the caster of the spell is trying to disrupt
Somebody else.
the other big ruinous power who we've basically scuppered as much
That's
as
my
we
theory.
can.
So, and we have evidence, because if you remember, or you may not remember, poor choice of words, earlier in the pilgrimage, somebody took out a lot
Yes, they
of
did
cultists,
for us.
and not in a way that any one human man could do. So we already started to see the signs.
I'd forgotten about that. I didn't see that.
No,
I'd
you.
forgotten that it
No, but
happened.
you met him. He spoke.
Yeah,
to
he
you.
spoke.
Yes, yeah.
Or was it?
It wasn't
yeah.
Aldred, was it?
No.
We're still to do that.
Can I say, does any of this matter? We know it's
That's what
not
I mean.
wise to speculate on anything that they do, their motives or anything. We know what we're here for. We're here to
Exactly.
find that hammer. Does any of this change that?
No,
Because if not, I just don't think it's wise to talk about it.
that was
But
my
it-
point.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
But yous haven't experienced this. This is it's good for us to talk and learn. I can't, Greta, you're better at words than me, but it's everything is real. Nothing is real.
I understand that you want to talk about it and that it may be good for you. I do understand that. But there are things in this world whose attention you draw when you talk about them, and that's what we're skirting close to.
Well, here's what we can do then. We can talk about our fun times that we've had in the past. We just don't talk about why you might not remember.
Yeah, the worst part is we remember everything.
Yeah.
They
well, you're
remember,
fine
but
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's
Just to
fine
be.
It's just we also remember
I'm thinking
more.
about trying to anchor us all in the same.
Imagine
Place.
if you one day were walking down a road and you went left. But what if you went right and you're remembering all of that at the same time? That's what we're going
No
through.
wonder you have headaches.
Kill. It's been interesting.
And we've had relationships and things that
Clearly.
don't match up.
I'm not sure they don't match up.
Yes, because you still have Sigismund in both lines.
Yeah.
Did you and my brother? Yes.
He's dead, I presume. But he, yeah.
Well, he is.
he was the father.
But he, or is it? Right.
Not.
I presume he's not now.
But
Well,
no. But so you did you ever meet in the other in? Did you meet Castor Liberon twice?
Twice.
me.
Yes.
Well,
In both.
In both.
Oh, no.
Right.
So in the other one, his brother was the father,
Yes.
Oh.
And the child was kept at
which is why you would keep him
Well,
retained.
yeah,
Because
because
he would
then
be
they
safe.
No,
have
he
to
was,
run.
he was kept in Uber's
Who was
right.
right? Sorry.
Black Rock.
Black Rock.
And I presume your father checked that one then, if that's the case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And everything was fine.
okay.
And then as it turns out, it's not.
Can I just do a quick little politics check on the impact of Elrick the Younger?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, that is an interesting.
7 successes.
Given that she is already on the outs with her family, surprisingly little, her father, presuming that he continues with the route that he was going to be taking before, will not accept either of the children.
Okay.
Because they are not legitimately born. And that apparently is something of import to the teams. So, long story short, it's not much of a bigger transgression what was already there.
Okay. It's just as long as he doesn't do the dagger test thing that he's got. I think it was a dagger, wasn't it?
It doesn't really matter what it was, but
Yeah, whatever.
there is a
Like
test.
There's a
At the
blood
blood
test or
stain
whatever
over
it
in
is.
team.
And
Yeah.
the feeling of both memories are as real as the other.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So to you, either of these could be real.
Maybe
Yeah.
both
So
of them
you
are.
have more of a question than we do because obviously we just have a.
We
We're just
rely
ourselves.
on you all.
To understand which
To
is
help us.
what actually happened. Yeah.
Well, we can do that, right? We can go back to the start of last year and talk through what happened.
Well, I'm quite convinced that I know what happened in that. Something happened in Talagad. Everything that I remember happened from that up to that point with that memory. And all the other memories just didn't happen.
Sure, but
Because we don't have any other alternative memories.
No.
So if your other reality was real, then we're kind of a concoction.
Why are we left with the spell, though? These spell memories within us. That particularly annoys me.
Because
that's what I'm. Sorry, I was saying, like from what you were saying, Elric, it sounds like it's hard to remember which is true and what really happened because not everything is clear cut and
Yeah.
with us,
Yeah.
right? So
It is and it isn't, in that there is a clear narrative thread that one can follow through one's memories. As in, I clearly remember the other path. It's just I didn't think it was real, and it was imposed upon me when the spell came to an end.
Maybe somebody just wants you to know that something was done, and leaving you with both allows you. Because if you had no memories of the other, you wouldn't know that you've been tinkered with. So maybe it's just enough to know that.
Why only us two?
I don't know.
Greta was nowhere near me when I got rid of the spell.
No.
Oh, that is weird.
well, you
Can I-
mentioned something about the
I do
water.
not agree with Greta.
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
It's a pass, but not a crit.
Good.
Hey.
But as much as that may surprise.
I don't think that's what I got last time I augured her. I think I got neutral last time.
Yeah.
Elrick's
Elric's
changed.
changed.
Yeah.
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 You have such a good influence on her.
With-
Yeah,
with-
this-
She'll
together
suck
with
your
the person,
dick,
yeah.
don't you worry.
Aw,
Hey, no shame.
I didn't hear what you...
Don't worry.
don't. Yeah, just.
The-
yeah.
I want to know now.
It's highly unsavoury.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Don't you dare shame.
No sex shaming.
Now I
Fucking
I
opened
need to
up.
know. What did you say?
Said she'll suck his dick.
Yes,
Sure.
you're not allowed to
Who's
tinker
asking?
her.
Gets us somewhere.
That's what makes it unsavoury. That's not.
Yeah.
It's,
The
Um,
can
so you
I,
became a pimp while you were away.
But-
No, we both did it.
Greta, you were
Yeah, just colleagues.
Oh, actually, hold on. On that point, you slide his ring on.
Oh. It's... What name were you choosing to quickly
Galrick.
Galrick. Galrick. Love that. It's, Elric's a kind of hot girl.
This happened.
what?
what?
What the
sorry.
fuck,
What?
Elric?
Hang on.
Does he look different to Leopold's
Nope,
instances?
not
No.
in the slightest.
Yeah.
What are you all freaking out about?
Because it's weird.
His ring
His
on
voice
and he
doesn't
turned into a
change.
girl.
No, his voice completely changes.
No, Dan can't do the high voice. So his voice,
Dan doesn't change his voice.
I don't know.
But her voice changes.
for a very long time.
It's
He's
also
turned into a woman.
it's also worth noting that Greta blushes.
Oh, I see.
And he'll quickly, because I don't want to do it all, but he'll relay how he got the ring, how Ronaldin tried to trick him out of it, and then it still trapped the Ronaldan, and Elric walked out.
I mean, for what's worth, like, some of us don't know how you got the ring.
No.
Oh, okay, cool. So, in one of the
Not all of us have time to
temples
watch yourself.
in Talabheim, that's your loss. So
Great stream.
in Talabheim, one of the temples was actually two of them were fronts for Ronaldans. They had taken over the winter side of it
Beautiful.
to make idiots out of them
This
all.
whole time.
But one of the Ronaldan priests was stuck in the temple because he had this ring,
Cursed.
and it was cursed and wouldn't let him leave. So his whole thing was to give the ring to someone else. And Elric was like, "Oh, I sense that ring."
You should touch it, Leopold.
He took it. Oh, I was already done it himself.
Yeah, but he might get different.
Yeah, no,
Detect
he knows everything. He took it and he walked right out of the building, and the Ronaldan was still stuck there. But it turns Elric
Sucks to suck
into a
it.
lady.
A lady.
It's meant to only work on women, but
Does
it
it work on
doesn't
Greta?
work on Greta.
Yeah.
What?
Doesn't work on me.
Can we all try it?
I'm sorry. What do you mean it only works on women? I can see you look like a lady.
No.
Yeah,
It
but
only turns women into men usually.
I don't know.
What?
Well,
He
if
said-
it only works on women,
No,
then
you got that as part of your detect artifact rule, which
Oh.
was you
Yes.
got the rule that it only works
I
on women.
don't have a piece of card in front of me.
Yeah.
Completely lost
Yeah.
on
Yeah,
it.
but-
so that's where you got that.
Yeah.
information
yeah. So you
from.
just sense.
So
you
he
sensed
sensed
it. You sensed
the
it
ring
Yeah.
itself. You sensed that
I
yourself.
mean, you just can try.
What do you?
Al?
I still don't understand.
No thanks.
I've always wondered.
Okay, you've got a word of warning.
Oh,
You get smaller when you become a
Ooh.
woman,
oh.
and she's in armor.
Yeah, can we?
Yeah, no,
Give it
no,
to
it's
Leopold.
not Birdie.
Leopold.
It could potentially kill her.
Touch it.
Yeah.
See if it. Don't put it on. Just
I'm
sense.
not going to put it on. Can I attempt to detect?
Now
it?
you've got it in your hand.
I do not want to send it to a cheese grater, so good call.
It's more so I think you just explode.
Yeah.
I passed.
I'll get
Sweet.
crushed, won't I?
Pass grants us how many?
Chicken.
I think it's how many times you
Do you
got
have
detect
it?
artifact. That might be wrong.
Detect
I
artifact.
think you're right, and I think that might be 2, but I will check on both of those.
Excellent.
It's
Yes,
just funny
detect
because
artifact special
rather than-
rules, if it has any, which I presume it does, and I have detect artifacts. I have detect artifacts. I have so many freaking talents.
Yeah.
You're so talented.
I know.
That's
I'm
human
super
bullshit.
talented. Yes, twice.
So
Twice.
handsome too.
So,
Scars.
right. If using the ring, so you get 2 moves. Using the ring, you can only impregnate women. So that's one of the special rules. As useful or as unuseful as that may sound.
I'm assuming just from a grammatical perspective,
Uh-huh.
that means the only people you can impregnate is women.
Correct.
Not
Are
you can
women.
only impregnate women.
Women.
As in, you put the ring in and all you can do is impregnate women. You can't breathe, you can't eat, you can't
He
sleep.
just walks down
Just
the
walk
road.
around impregnating
Yes.
every woman you see.
I like it.
Am I right saying?
I think you're right in that.
Okay, good.
That is a vision in and of itself.
Clarity is important.
Yes.
Doesn't even
shoots
clarify
and
why.
Otherwise, Birdie, you've got excitement ahead of you. And a better wife, I don't know if that's even biologically possible.
So
Stepson.
that's 1. Number 2, whilst wearing the ring, all Belthani beneath you must perform any order that you lawfully provide.
Belfast.
And Belthani are one of the ancient.
You don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
Elric would have said it's Belthani.
what's a Belthani?
It's
That's rude.
my people.
You've been on!
So,
She just. And Alamenowith changes almost marginally. And I do mean marginally. In that, she
She gets nose hair.
shrinks by about half an
Dare
inch.
you?
Shrinks by about half an inch, broadens slightly across the shoulder, and that's pretty much it. If she took her top off, she would not have boobs. But you can't see that with what she's currently wearing. But almost no difference, and it makes you realise just how masculine she could potentially look if she wasn't wearing makeup. And try. As it looks, she just looks like she almost had
tell her to
before.
do something.
But
Sit down or
Alamenowith, on your side, there is definitely a very real difference going on down there. Very real. Plus, you can feel so many other changes. Your internal organs have completely shifted. Everything within you has changed. You are not a woman anymore. Your internal organs have, your hair is a different quality, and it is paler.
Yeah, I thought
Not
it
that
would
anyone else spots
be,
that.
I thought it would be darker.
It doesn't seem to work on you. It's like Greta.
Go fuck yourself, Elrick.
Her voice comes out deeper. Go fuck yourself, Elric. Comes out quite
That's not a legal order.
almost.
I mean,
It is.
some of us have seen Preacher.
A lawful order.
Yeah, good point.
Doesn't work.
Doesn't work. I think you can use that to like command other Belthani.
This might be useful.
They have to follow your orders.
Excuse me.
They go.
You may.
No, I'm pregnant. What if something happens?
That is a very good point.
Yeah, vanishing.
Oh, what if that's why it doesn't work on Greta? What if it doesn't work on people who are pregnant?
Yes.
That
Why
Maybe.
hadn't we thought of that?
Yes, of
Good
course.
God, that's
I feel like
That'd
an
be
idiot.
dangerous,
Ah.
wouldn't it?
Oh, that is so obvious. Thank you,
The
Leopold. I
vanishing
hope it's that.
uterus trick.
Sometimes
Yes.
one does not need eyes to see clearly.
And now you've ruined it.
I got a ring too.
Right.
Can you tell anything about it?
Let's check.
You do got a ring as well.
I do. Remember the
Yeah,
ring
but
that
Crit!
massacred all the snotlings for? A crit? Would you like me to say what a crit does, Andy?
Oh, yeah.
A crit, I believe, means you get all.
It's a total of 8.
So you sense the item's magical. You learn all of its special rules.
Nice.
You also intuitively learn up to plus detect artifact details of the item's history.
Lovely. So, what do you have already to make sure that I don't?
So what I have already
Oh, that's great.
is a ring of Hellstrom.
Hellstrom.
All tests against Sigmarites, by which we mean actual members of the Sigmarite cult,
Yes.
are easy.
Yes.
And once per day,
Yes.
I can add plus D100 damage to a hit against greenskins, undead, or chaos.
Yeah, indeed.
What? That's
Okay,
amazing.
let's add one extra detail on top of that you pick up as well, which is all undead that move into, for want of a better description, base-to-base contact with you. So effectively move into your death
Into my
zone.
death zone.
Okay, must pass a willpower test to attack you.
While you're writing this
Wow,
down,
that's useful.
I'm assuming you're going to tell me. I told you what your one did.
No,
I don't know if you knew that
because
one or not.
out of character, he will know and can put
Yeah.
it on his character sheet because
Yeah.
that effect will happen whether he knows it or not.
Yeah.
So that's why he's writing
Good
it
to
down.
know.
there might be more stuff to add
Okay,
on.
so there's that. Also,
So, sorry, what was it? Must pass before I was
a
interrupted.
willpower test to affect you.
So-
it also says
Attack.
whenever
Attack,
someone
effect,
offers you a
use
fortune
powers, or
point,
anything
you
like
must take it. No
Damn
questions
it!
asked.
History. It was worn by someone called Harvalder. Harvalder. Never heard of a Harvalder before, but Harvalder. And you can sense Harvalder. Enormous. Huge. Enormous man. Massive muscles. And you can sense him stalking about. The ring was taken from his. You're not sure if it's his body, his corpse, or but it was taken from him by Hellstrom.
Do you know who Harvalder is?
Do I know who Harmelder is?
No, I don't think so.
Do any
Lore
of us?
theology, lore ancient empire.
Theology, no. Ancient Empire, no.
Umberigan?
Heraldry or
Nope.
Umberigan.
No.
History?
Well, what did you
Lord
call
Lorn?
it?
Lord, no.
The ring of Hellstrom.
No,
Lord the Empire?
Varhalder's ring. It was taken. by-
Harvalder. Just make sure I got it right.
Harvalder.
Harvalder.
I don't know. I feel like I've said 3 different things. Harvalder.
Harvalder.
That's why I'm keeping you right,
Yeah.
just to make sure. Because you know it. Because
Yeah.
you can feel it.
It was taken from him. It might be called Hellstrom's ring, but it's not originally.
But Hellstrom was like the first, right?
Yep.
The first one.
Well, the first member of the cult, the first
So-
supposed person who received the vision that Sigmar had ascended to godhood.
What's that
There-
got to do with the ring?
Well,
Well, the ring it makes it easy to influence members of the cult, but the cult didn't exist before Hellstrom.
So
Why
using
did it do that?
Maybe it didn't do that then.
Well, maybe that's a later thing that came after. So maybe the other thing it
Also-
does is what it did before. And
Leopold, remember when we were at that temple at Talatheim, I saw him lie about.
oh yeah, I mean, I'm not down that he lies, but it's more the mechanics of why
Sure.
how a
he-
ring
so he
would be
may
able
be-
to influence members of a cult that didn't exist
because it might
before.
maybe
But as you
the
say,
cult-
maybe the power to influence the cult is something that came later. The way that those temples became.
Or maybe the
holy
cult
to
aren't
different gods
worshipping what
later.
they think they're worshipping.
Or maybe it's just whatever you're most interested in, you influence them to follow you. So if Halvalda was a
Didn't-
warlord, then
Didn't you say that it was there in that cave with the mushrooms that Sigma's worshippers made a deal with Johann Hellstrom to deny Sigma's deities, the gods from the north?
Not to deny Sigma's.
No, that's what you said. I wrote your words down.
Not Hellstrom didn't make that. Hellstrom made a different deal, didn't he? Wasn't he a different part? There were multiple visions there.
it was the Sigmar's priest made a deal to drive the northern gods, and
Because-
Hellstrom came in and dealt with that.
Yeah. To deny Sigma's deities, the gods from the north.
And how better to do
Greta
that?
goes.
And how better
It
to
might
do
just be
that
the
than
north
with
of
a
the
ring
Empire.
that makes you very convincing.
Anyway, it's a good ring.
Not at all problematic.
Doesn't make you pretty though.
The world if I were also pretty, the world couldn't cope.
Question: Is he prettier,
This is to keep me humble.
male or female?
Yes.
That's entirely up to
Yes.
you.
Personal
Yeah,
choice.
whatever your tastes.
Yeah,
And
that's entirely
We've still
up
got
to you.
attractive, one
Just one.
in both
Just
forms.
about attractive
Um,
one of whatever genders you're into.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nice.
Can I have a go?
I'm a very handsome elf.
Let's see what Gerhardt looks like a girl.
I don't think that's how
It
that
does
works.
nothing.
Because it only works on women.
But it works on all.
Oh,
And it works on- it works
I
on
remember
elves.
things about you now. Right, that's back for you.
What do you remember about me?
Well, a long time ago you said that I could be wrong here.
It's very
I
likely.
don't think
Someone told him he had the soul of a woman.
Yeah.
Yes.
Remember?
Yes, that is true, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, that is real. Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, no, you
I
said
can't
Yeah.
remember
said,
who, but someone definitely told you that.
So that's why. And when you said it doesn't,
Well,
whatever. It's just all right. Doesn't broken.
Well,
That's-
I mean,
Leopold's
Shit.
soul sense is obviously not precise. It's not as clear as normal vision.
Yes.
Is it possible that to Leopold's soul sense, Elrick is a buff woman? Because
And
it's
always
it's
has
imprecise enough that he hasn't noticed that that's what he kind of always has looked like to him.
Yes.
well, I mean, I don't know if actually
Are you
I had
telling
time
us
to
that?
tell you. I think I saw your soul when we were in the temple before we split off. I think we made eye contact. Well, no, that stuff, the magic was going a bit weird. I didn't know at the time. I would just thought there was a apparition of a woman, but that kind of makes sense.
But this might be just maven bullshit.
No, but I think like to me you didn't change.
But don't you? And also,
I like to I sort of perceive people's souls sort of.
Yeah, but
And
why would my soul change if I put the ring on?
no,
but-
your soul doesn't change. What we're saying is, your people believe that
Let
you're
the
reborn,
report
right?
finish.
You've told us.
People are reborn, yeah.
Yeah. So what if you were a woman?
But they
You've been reborn into a man's physical form, but
this is
spiritually
what
speaking, you're womanly.
Maven said was true and then not true.
What?
That I was reborn.
Well, maybe
but
she lied.
No.
The second
The
time.
second time.
What?
I've tried to explain this to him multiple times.
Can
He's
people
in
not
denial
just
about
tell
it.
the truth?
No.
No!
Like, why not?
I
Because
don't
they're
know.
assholes, or they're manipulating you, or they want to get
No,
something out of you.
they're manipulating.
Well, there we
Tell
go.
the truth.
Doesn't mean it's not true.
Doesn't
though.
mean you're not manipulating me now.
I just didn't think souls could have a. I didn't think souls worked like that.
Greta just shakes her head. I have no
Maybe-
idea.
I don't feel any different.
You do when you're a woman.
No, I'm a bit more emotional.
you're a man, yes, we know.
I got it.
Yeah, we know.
But actually, like in terms of, it's not a big change
Yeah, but
over him, right? It's purely
it works.
outward looks.
It works on women. It didn't work on Gerhard, but it works on you. Your soul, if it has the form of a woman, maybe that's why it works for you.
But also, we've not tried it on a Belthani, and it might just be special.
What is a Belthani?
It's the people, the tribe that the Grunfelds came from.
Oh,
Like
right.
you talk about the
Okay, so like the
Umberigans.
Umberigans. Yeah, no, I'm with you. Yeah. Oh no, I knew that already. Yeah, history. Yeah, no, of course.
But
No, I knew
I
that.
suppose,
Do
though,
everything.
when you
I
meet
climb up.
spirits of the woods, even though they don't have physical form, they still have an agenda that they appear as. And lots of gods also have a preferred gender. So perhaps a soul can be gendered. Or
Or is it
Be
just
neutral.
easier to be gendered? Because that's how
Don't
we
know.
see.
I don't know.
Or maybe they have one when they're here.
Or is it like
Maybe.
a littler form of the sort of process of deification?
I don't know.
Because, like, well, we know Shalia is female, right? Or at
Well.
least presenting.
Sometimes.
And Sigmar is male.
Well,
Never female.
but then-
Sigmar is always male,
Ulrich
because
is
he was a
always
man.
male.
Ronaldus,
always
anything.
Lydia's
That's
always
true.
true.
Yes, but Mamidia has connections with other gods that are not.
Margelio.
But-
He's a god of honor from the Empire, and he is associated with Myrmidia and could be Myrmidia.
Could be, but also perhaps she's female because she incarnated.
Perhaps.
Possibly.
Took a female
Yes.
form and that gave her
Um,
shape.
The whole memory thing.
Yes.
That sounds quite huggy in terms of an influence.
100%.
Yeah.
Can I just have a little? I don't know how to do this, right? But
Interesting.
I've got to start testing this stuff, and I've got to figure this
Do
out.
you got
You
that
really
though?
don't.
You
Yeah.
don't.
Emphatically.
I'm gonna fucking burn you.
With your clawed hand.
And I'll help him build the fire.
Elrick's just sitting there going, now, what is it my master said? Oh, yeah, she said greys are the worst.
What are you going
And
to
they
do?
have to be
To
policed.
be fair, that would probably make Elric like Greys more.
I just want
I
to
mean, she
figure
was
out.
alright.
I wanna
She was
figure
a
out-
bastard.
Rykel, well, yeah,
Yeah,
but
Rykel.
everyone
But
else.
Everyone else, yeah.
I'm just trying to see. I'm not trying to
See,
do.
what are you trying to do?
If there is an influence of Olgu upon Elric and also Greta, like of a similar
Well,
piece,
here's
right?
the thing. Elric would see it on Greta.
Oh, yeah, 'cause you can
Unless
see everything.
It's just her
Um,
normal.
Oh, I know, but you can't see.
Unless the effect of the thing that you were under was specifically hiding it from you.
Potentially. But he's
Do yourself
confident.
Because that's the way why you
do
couldn't see.
yourself a perception test.
Oh, I hate the way you're saying it, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean, you could
do
also
yourself a perception test.
That's better. I feel more confident now.
You could also ask the actual Olgu channeler to have a look. I mean, I don't know, rather than the
He's an Olgu
experimental
I can
weapon.
do it.
The experimental
My
weapon.
sheet says I can do it.
Okay.
Yeah, 6 successes.
6 successes.
But is it though?
I don't. Well, we're going to find out
It's
when
an advanced
Greta's head
skill.
explodes in a minute.
It's not, it's perception.
Yeah,
Perception.
Oh, yeah, I didn't ask him to do channeling.
No, I'm not, because I'm not channeling. I'm not channeling. I'm just trying to.
Quite. Greta appears no different to what you would expect for a very cold woman, currently discussing political ramifications of the current
Yeah, that's a
situation to a
problem.
degree, which brings a small amount of Algu
Yeah.
along with it and causes it to gather. It gathers even further because Alaminowite is here and she's naturally shifty in pretty much all ways, as to a degree are you.
Yeah.
Causing Ulgu to rise around you almost any time you're in the area, but nothing stands out.
And looking at Elric, there's nothing extra there
Not
between.
that you can see.
I
those
just
two.
had a thought. Sorry, do you want to do your thing?
Well,
first?
I just wanted to clarify. So from the earlier thing, I haven't said anything about this yet because I don't think Leopold would know the significance of the deceiver. Is that fair? Yeah. I'll ask it, but I'll let you do your thing first before I
Sure.
do it.
I don't want this to come off as offensive. Like, I'm not saying this is the correct choice, but I do want to offer it as an option to both of you, Greta and Elric. I think potentially, from my understanding of my rig, if you wanted to, you could forget.
Whoa.
Interesting.
I'm not saying you have to, but if it is bothering you, I think it would work.
If you wanted clarity of thought.
Yes,
I like knowing things.
And no offense, but how much control would you have over? Because I don't want to forget everything, you know?
It's in the wording of what we say and what we agree to. And to some extent, it's also my intent. Because she's tested it out when we were back in Middenheim.
But why? I'm sorry, I'm really slow today. Why would you think it would make them forget things? Have we done that?
Because my ring changes someone's. It's not just an illusion, it actually changes someone's brain.
But doesn't it only do it in a forward direction for their future actions?
No. It's
So if they
said, I agree to only remember the memories that we share, for example, right? Like that would be a poor wording, but it would work.
Do you think?
I think so.
I don't want to do that.
No.
Because it could be dangerous.
This
But
is
yes,
dangerous.
I
But also,
just didn't realize it was such a powerful artifact. If it can do that.
It's good to test actually. For example, we could play a game of stones, and I say I will remember that. I forget that.
if you want to
Game of
learn
stones.
about magic, you'd learn that it's not a thing to easily test. You do it very, very carefully.
Right. Yeah. No. I know how.
Don't presume to lecture me on magic.
No. I know how you do it, and it's different for me.
It's not. It's bad for you.
No.
Remember, you're not a book. You're
I know.
a real
I know.
human
I'm not.
being.
I know. I'm not. I know what I'm doing. I know what I am. It is. It's different.
You are untrained, is what you are.
I've started training.
No, who's trained you?
Sick fella.
He did not. He got you ready to be trained, but you have not been trained. You don't control yourself when you sleep,
Yeah. Okay. Well, that was a mistake.
and that's one of the first things to realize about this.
But we do it differently.
Who's
It's
we?
worth noting. It's actually worse than that, because it's not that he's untrained.
He's
and
doing it unconsciously.
No, it's worse. Much worse, because he's been trained not to do that, and it's happening, which means that there is a different problem: corruption. And you know, it's corruption.
What your lecture was, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Minoith,
Oh yes.
without, unless answering it would lead us into metaphysically sketchy territory, which would jeopardize our very souls.
Oh, of course.
Does the name the Deceiver mean anything to you? Like theologically speaking.
Gary.
I mean, she doesn't have lore theology. She's
does
got
not.
lore magic.
She does.
15 in fact. And lore Lorelorn and lore Nagaro.
Lord
If-
Aether? Aether?
I don't have that. Where does he write?
Lord Chaos?
Do you have it?
Aye.
Yeah, I don't have it.
He's got more chaos.
Oh, okay.
That was said not quietly, right?
No, yeah.
Yeah.
He just
Lore-
assumed she'd be the
does-
one who'd know, but
Does
think-
Lore
I think-
Nippon or
I think we're good.
like Ranaldin's not
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Not
definitely
Deceiver,
not
right?
a name
Yeah,
that someone
2
said to
successes.
her.
So it's an advanced skill, so I have 4 successes, but 2.
Nice.
It's not from my own knowledge. I don't think I would even roll any of those, right? It doesn't mean anything to me.
The Deceiver. You don't want to think about it. There's many things that you encountered. You don't just have 2 lives running through you.
No, thousands of years.
You have time. You have memories that just extend into horror, pain, and sometimes insight, awareness. It's a broad term, and sometimes one that you had heard deployed for the changer of the ways directly. Or sometimes it's hand. Then add 1,000 tales of deception, terror, and horror. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's that. Maybe.
Here, relay. sometimes the head of the painters, like not the head,
The patron of them.
or
That's-
could refer to someone who's
That's not good because I got a sense that is here. I don't know whether that's here or
the
here.
mountain. There's the higher you go, near where yous were, it's like what I see when these presences appear on our plane.
Can I do an oracle maneuver, please?
Go. What you doing, bro?
Where is Galmaraz?
Oh, nice.
I said that ages ago.
Yeah.
But I decided to wait until the dramatically appropriate moment to ask.
Nah, start of every episode.
Well,
Where next?
It's a pass, but not a crit.
So, you get an uncertain vision.
Yes. that sometimes is just for me, and sometimes
I hope it's
is
not.
broadcasting surround sound.
I hope it's not in a loud voice enough to cause avalanches. Just saying.
I got no.
I gave you the idea.
why, Cal?
Why, Kath? Why?
Because I'm a GM.
Because she's neutral. She's an agent of.
that's a fair point.
She's an agent of the
Greta wouldn't
scheming.
have made that observation.
Yeah, I'm a GM at heart.
Yes,
Sometimes I
I'm
can't help
stunned for
myself.
D10 minutes, so if there is an avalanche, I'm dead. Confusing visions of
Quick, everyone, leave Leopold.
Vision answers your question, but is open to misinterpretation.
A hulking figure. Hulking. Covered in armor. In his hand, a hammer. Behold, sir. As you look at it, you can see that figure for exactly what it is. A Chaos Warrior.
Oh,
Chaos armor. It is everything that shouldn't be depicted, but all too often is in forbidden tomes. Now holding a hammer in his hands,
And it's the hammer.
and before him is a great swirl of everything. And he's poised and ready to go.
is he wearing a helmet? Oh, come there. If it's our
Chaos
buddy.
Warrior helmet.
Oh.
I'll give you one other generalized feeling that you have about it too, and that's that
Pants
it
wetting
is
set.
poised pretty much in what feels like it's the edge of the aether, meaning that it's also not there. Take that to mean whatever you want.
Oh,
He does not say anything out loud. This one is an entirely visual experience for him.
While he's passed out, Ume will finish her thought, which was, if something came to you to stop the spell, you've had 3 months where something could have followed you, and then now they've lost track of you because we're out with Alamenowave. So they might just be waiting. What I'm saying is, let's stay close because it might be waiting.
the other thing I totally forgot to tell you is all.
Is
I might-
it-
it's not.
Elrick's looking a bit bashful now. Ooh.
No, this is just so it's quickly done. Is in
When Leopold's out.
the other story. We found the real emperor.
Oh,
What?
Like
Yeah.
we did.
No,
No, we saved him.
Greta, Aldred, and
No.
Dara. We found the real emperor.
Yeah, but we also found the real emperor, but
Yeah,
he
but
died.
he survived.
But
Yeah.
did you find him in the same circumstances?
Yeah.
Exactly the same
Yeah, right,
circumstances.
well done.
And Aldred's friend took care of him, but then he got killed.
Aldrid's friend got killed.
No,
The real emperor.
the emperor.
But do you know who?
He just
And
got
how did
relayed a
you
message.
find that out?
Vision? There was a vision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's
There is.
Well, then maybe you didn't save him. When did the vision come?
After, well, time.
After the spell ended.
It
All,
was on the pilgrimage when he was in the water, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
and was. I've watched the stream. Even
Yeah.
a big. Can you
We
not
in
remember?
one of the pilgrim sites in Talabheim was to go into a sacred waterfall, and he had the vision there.
Yeah, Elrick has both sides of this tale. He can work it out.
No,
Seriously?
don't know what you're talking about.
You're a fucker.
I'm not smart.
He doesn't get it.
Yeah.
We don't haven't lived this life as much.
Who's
hang on.
Sigmar?
So, right. But what I'm saying is maybe that you never saved him, and because he died, your friend just got a vision of him actually dying.
Then,
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
yes.
Right.
What?
But the timing wouldn't match.
Do you mean actually dying in our?
No,
So,
because
Where
it
did
was
you-
from our perception afterwards, and that all of the things it was predicated upon turned out not to be real. So that vision would also not be real. So it doesn't actually matter.
Do you,
I do have one question again, whilst Leopold is passed out specifically. So
Excellent.
All right.
Wow.
Andy.
Not that you necessarily know that Leopold's tapped out on account of him not having eyes.
Yeah, but like if we're like, are you
You're
all
slut-
right? And you don't say it.
Nobody's asked me if I'm all right yet.
You don't know
no,
that, you're passed out.
Andy's not passed out.
We're quite used to this.
Also, it was only 2 minutes. Like he's about to come round in a second.
Sweetie,
He's not.
You guys
shit
have been
himself.
talking for quite a while.
He's not shit himself.
you tipped over face forward in the
Well,
snow.
one
We
thing
know.
quickly is, whilst Leopold is hopefully not listening, we've been following him. What's to say we're like, you're right and we have been tricked so far?
Nothing.
I mean, we can't be certain of anything.
Yeah. But we've done mostly good things as we followed. So
Have we only done good things?
no, but I said mostly good things. We've fought demons. We prevented
We saved Boris Todbringen.
the Schaffenfest.
We saved
Yeah.
a clone of Boris
We
Todbringen.
didn't know that.
Oh, we're pretty sure.
Are we?
Not. We don't think Boris has been replaced because he was in Middenheim the whole time. See, oh, I forgot to tell you about this. I worked it out. I don't think they could replace anyone right in the palace in Middenheim because the cats, the panthers, would have smelt the rats because Katerina was only replaced when she went to Mall. And I checked,
Yes.
she doesn't have any cats there.
Yes.
So as long as they had panthers and palace cats around them, they would have found it hard to get in.
Wait, there was figurative panthers.
or real
No,
panthers?
the panthers own panthers.
Yes, we have.
So the Knights
We have
Panthers
I thought
also
that was
have
just
panthers.
a name.
No,
Because we had
Do they
never seen
smell
them, right?
You've never seen a
Yeah.
panther, no.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Do they
great.
smell like? Do you know for sure that they react differently
But
to
they
clones?
they wouldn't have known Gerhardt.
no. What
it's
I'm
more so they
saying
know
is-
the smell of Boris and Katerina.
what
and
I'm saying
everyone.
is,
They reacted to the presence of my old employers.
But your old
yes.
employers were there.
yes, but
Like they've
what
always
I'm
been
saying
in
is,
Middenheim.
I don't think that they had managed to get into the palace and take certain key individuals. I just don't think they had.
But no, to your point, Yume,
They're too
We've not-
disorganized.
we've not always had successes, but we've stood on the right side of current events. I have to believe that.
I'm just saying, we're relying heavily on visions.
Well, that's certainly the truth. Both my memories.
Mm-hmm.
I would say we're relying heavily on that Sigma has the good of the Empire and this world at his heart.
And that it's actually Sigmatal.
Oh, he's definitely Sigma.
Yeah,
Right,
we're,
oh,
we're
he's
reasonably
up,
confident.
he's up.
He's awake.
You up? You
Yeah.
okay?
I've been up the whole time.
Oh right.
I know we're relying heavily on visions. You're welcome not to follow me if you don't want to, but I have to walk that path. I've said that before. None of you are bound to me if you don't want to follow.
I will follow you.
No, we're pretty confident in your.
That being the
veracity.
case, what direction are you thinking that we need to go in?
Well, you'll remember the way the bullets were. It's like, well, it might be that way, or it might be that way. But that's when I got the sense that the deceiver was here. So
You might want to go right, because I went left the last time, and
I mean, what I can try,
But we know roughly.
Which direction and which direction?
when
he'll point with 2 ones.
Points to. So roughly west.
Barak
roughly
might
east.
have an
He
idea,
might do.
because we're looking for
He's
the
currently
lost
sitting at
hold,
the entrance
right?
time,
Not
very
the-
hard to
Yeah.
ignore us.
Yeah, and we know from your vision.
Understandable.
But we know from your vision where in the past the turn-off was that they had to
Yeah.
take to get to
Which
the
would mean
workshop.
west.
Yeah.
But
West.
Sorry, east.
East, which means it's east.
Yeah.
I'm facing you. I got
Yeah,
much.
because I was going to ask that earlier, but
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance
East
to. I
would
think
make
it's
sense.
east. If it's that
And
place.
is one of the ways east?
All right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going to go ask Barak. She says, and she pops on out.
We can
over
probably
in front.
describe some of the terrain around there if that's helpful. You might recognise some of
Might
the
be. Let's find out.
landmarks.
Barak, you still bloody talking? Yes, yes. We're wondering if there's any old dwarven holds, ruins. Would that seem fair? She casts back. Dwarven holds or ruins over to the east of here in. Can you point as well? I'm points
Yeah.
over in that direction.
Did we not have a name in
We
one of
had
the
a vision.
visions?
Yeah.
I think we'll take-
He goes.
Because it was Clan Gazani, but it had a name.
Yeah, we had no.
Hadn't
the
the name
town
been
name
scratched
had
out?
been scratched out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he puts out his hand and she goes, oh, really? I mean, we've been together now for almost 2 months. You need more coin just to... For where you're asking about.
If I remember correctly, we've got money. Alamena White.
Yes, I've got money.
No, give it to me.
No, what?
He's probably not going to take money from.
Why not?
So Greta says, it's all right, I'll pay. And he says, it's not from the Elgies. No, it's not from the Elgies. No, it's not. We've been together for 2.5 months now. They're sly. Might have just given it to you. No. Did she steal my money? I'm only joking. And
It's
pass
in
it.
volume
And he
2
goes,
of my notes.
that's 3 gold crowns. Aye. What is it that you think is over there? How much more? Well, it depends. You want me to go over there, or do you just want me to stay here and point you in the direction? If you want me to go over there, you need another 7.
We just really need pointed.
That might be useful if we wake up.
I'm not going through the cold without him.
Yes, just
I mean, what if it's like 5 days or something along a pass? Be awful. Hey, you're wiser than your Paul. As she passes out.
You're so richer. I'm frugal.
Yeah. And she. Yeah, and there's an extra 1 for your trouble. Alright. Right. Kadar. Kazalan. Kazalan.
That rings a bell.
can we take what written down in my book?
Kadar Kaisid. So Kadar Kalazid says it's a ruin. There's a few old folk around over there, maybe 1 or 2 now. Last I was there was back when my beard was only down to here. I went with my father. He was showing me around, making sure I understood all the old land. Told me it was a cursed place. Took me to the elder they had there. We talked. His name's I was young. Yodri. Yodri's his name. Says, we talked. It's a cursed land though. It's not somewhere you should probably be going. It's held by greenskins. They hold it. They've held it now for about 3 centuries. They keep folk out. Mostly Groby. Aye, Groby. Mostly. There's a few others. And because the Groby are around, they don't keep down all the other things, you know, so there's a lot of just bad slipping out there. And they let them. They don't drive them off. There'll probably be giants and the like. It's not somewhere I want to go. But you know, you take a back route, you can get there without too much trouble. You're lads though.
they're not well cared for it. And she goes, right, now that's a fair point. They're not cared for the kills at all. And we're good. And she looks back, and that actually means we might be properly fucked. He says, they'll probably freeze to death. Although your man there, he might be able to do something about that. We've only got one tent. It's for, well, really one. And there's a few more. There's a cave about a day and a half from here, but we'd be going through the night. And I would not go through the night. We would need to camp out. I know a good campsite. This is not looking good for you. I mean, you could go all the way back, but you'll be adding another month. Or you can maybe go down through the pass to the other side. Even then, you'll be adding 2 weeks at least. Right. I'm going to tell them.
Yeah.
And she comes back and relays it.
I'm sure there are trade caravans that come through here.
Yeah, they are, but you can't be certain of them when the pass is snowed in.
Oh.
And it's currently snowed in. I mean, you can get across it, but it's difficult. And most just wait on the other side of the pass until the weather lifts, and then they go across, thinking that they will be quicker, probably.
And because we came sort of slightly circumspect routes, how far in are we?
To the pass?
Yes.
We're almost on the other side.
Right. Okay. So
We're far south. We're outside the Empire now.
Oh.
Right.
Well, what's on the other side?
Border princes.
There must be settlements. There?
It's quite far to travel.
Is that what he was meaning? It would take 2 weeks if we went down into the pass and
Yes.
to the south. Yeah.
Is there?
If we
that's
go,
2
if we
weeks
go
then?
north, it'd be over a month, I think.
Yeah.
We've not seen any game or anything like that. That would be
No,
skinned
not where you're all the way up here, no.
wolves
Yeah,
or wolves.
wolves.
Well, I mean, tent-wise, surely we had some things packed with us.
We did have provisions
Because
and some stuff.
The only
Bedrolls
things
and
we left were our weapons, really. So,
Because
I
they
mean,
made us.
Yeah, like it's not. Yeah, like we were dressed for winter because it was winter. Like we weren't in
We're dressed
the
for
furs you'd want
winter
for
and light camping,
yeah.
Yeah.
but
Not
we'd
for
engaged
this.
the guy who was
Yeah.
going to take us,
Yeah.
Carl or whatever his name was, who was going to take us all the way down south, was going to buy us loads of winter
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
And gear.
Because we were going up and over the
Yeah. The Kugel
crater.
or something.
is there a chance that Lucas has come down with him?
I mean, I highly doubt it. He doesn't know where we are.
With who?
With the guide that we paid?
I mean, he doesn't know where we are.
Was
then.
the guy you paid not to
I-
get
I
you to the
know.
last
No, let me
pilgrim stop?
explain it so you understand. The territory that we're dealing with here is hundreds of miles square. It's enormous.
No, I understand, Greta. I'm saying he has some of our stuff that would be very helpful. I know it's a month, but if we went back to the nearest settlement at the
Grenstad
start,
on the Empire.
he might be there, waiting for us because he had no other choice.
That's the only place he would have gone. If he got to Averheim and we weren't there, then he would have gone to Grenstad, because that's where I had mentioned I had a friend. So
That's
it's
a month.
possible. It's a good idea.
And we've had a lot of time.
Because is it a month there? So that's
No,
2 months.
2 months right time, which will take us into summer.
Yes.
The height of campaign season.
Yes.
Yeah.
If we're attempting to avoid campaigning season in the Empire by bringing them the hammer before that, we will fail.
But if we die
Then we
because
fail in a different way.
yeah, because we're not equipped, we don't have any weapons really.
Two
How
weeks.
long would it be, Master Joff? How long would it take us?
You'll need to go over and talk to me right by the entrance. Yeah,
He,
you,
he,
you
he
could listen
hears
to the
you, but
conversation.
still.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he looks up at you
like me.
and goes, "Aye,
How long would it be to get there if we went directly there? How long are we talking?
go straight to the place.
So yeah,
It's a 5-day hike.
5 days.
Aye."
And how many of them
He
are there?
stands up and he waddles out. Looks left, looks right. If the weather holds mind, he says, "It could be more."
And how how many safe, and by safe I mean reasonably sheltered, camping spots or caves are there along the way?
3.
3.
You'll be out one night at least.
And I'm assuming it won't be safe to have a big fire.
No. Not at all. They'll bring the trolls down. And we don't want the trolls. I mean, the weather's bad just now. Everything's going to be hunkered down. Most stuff will be hibernating. And they'll be keeping themselves safe. This cave, it stinks of dwarf. They don't stay here. It makes them feel uncomfortable. Like something might come up from one of the tunnels at the back.
Do you have an oracle question?
I've done my oracle question.
It's only 1 per sessions. Where's the nearest caravans?
I mean, I can attempt a prophecy maneuver, but that doesn't really feel like something I would have a
Sigmar
prophecy
probably
about.
fucking kick your ass for that.
Well, the prophecy would just be, will we make it? If
Yeah.
What-
If we
or-
go, will we make
I'm
it?
gonna-
That's what we have talents
What
for.
day-
I'm going to check the talent before
when
I ask
will we
him.
make it? Because that gives us a timeline as well as us getting.
Ah, yeah. When are we prophesied to get it? Oh, I like that. Attempt to pray to. Yeah. God speaks to you. Once per session, you may attempt to speak prophecy. That's as much as I get.
Yeah.
Attempt to speak prophecy.
You don't
I have
It's-
no control over what
I
it's
feel
going to
like
say.
it's about like our
Zero
deaths, because
control.
If we just go and it's 5 days and
Yeah.
we die on the way,
But
then
my point is, I have zero control.
No,
I
I
don't
get
ask
that.
a question.
I get that.
But equally, if Sigmar wants us to succeed, and we kind of feel like he does, he might send us a prophecy that's useful.
Yes.
So I'm going to
Try it,
attempt
Leopold. Try
a
it.
prophecy maneuver.
Love it. Do love a prophecy maneuver.
Get your pen ready.
I'm getting your pen ready. This may
For
be
the
the
Book of
climax.
Leopold.
That we need to burn.
We're almost there.
That we're not burning because it's the only way I'm going to get my cult of fanatical followers that I require. It is a pass.
It's nice that you have a plan.
It is a pass.
In the shadow of Karak Kadal lies the bones of the past. Lies Sigmar's heralds, each of which must be faced in turn. If any are failed, then Sigmar is lost. Sadly, no time component.
But at least we know we're going to have what sounds like a series of challenges to.
Sure. Yeah. Speak, friend, and enter.
And I'm going to need more
Men.
equipment for that. I've only got a knife.
A righteous man kneels.
It feels like we have to.
I have a tiny Warhammer.
Is that the one that's in my bag?
Yeah, I have your tiny Warhammer.
It's in my bag.
So,
I love the
I
way
mean,
you use the
Elrick's-
word war there.
Was it used to commit genocide on greenskins? Yes, it was. Ergo, it's a Warhammer.
Are you brandishing it? Because Elrick's got a smith and hammer if you really need a hammer.
Is that bigger than her tiny
Yeah,
hammer?
quite a bit bigger.
Could I upgrade? Is that right? Thank you, Alan Menowith. It was
Don't-
very kind of you.
That's a lot better.
That's more
Don't
like
ding
it.
it.
I mean, I'll only ding it if I'm hitting an enemy with a hard skull.
That's fine.
I won't ding it out of spite. I'll only ding it on
Do we-
the skulls of our foes.
I know time
Sounds like
is
something
of the
Sigmar would
essence,
say.
but it feels like we have to go south.
The way he's talking, we may only need to camp out one night without a fire. Is that something you can help us survive?
Without drawing attention, probably not.
can you not generate heat without flame?
I can generate
Yeah, you
heat,
can.
but
You can generate heat.
probably not for 6-7 people.
It's going to require either quite a lot of outdoor survival skills to somehow keep the heat in, something which you can't say you're particularly adverse at, but our dwarf might know more. He might be able to keep you alive,
I'm
not
pretty good
necessarily
at outdoor
healthy.
survival.
about?
Do you have, say, 40 advances?
I've got 15. It's
That's
not
not too
bad.
bad.
Does Skaven operate much like Emperor penguins?
No, they live underground and it's really warm down there.
That's a really interesting and
really warm
ridiculous
down
question.
there.
I love it.
I think Skaven would be a million times better if they were penguins.
Penguins.
Yeah,
Penguins?
man, they could fucking take the empire. That's totally fine.
I've been in a cave underground.
Tripping
That was
each other up.
Out of interest, is there a skill that would be helpful for this other than outdoor survival?
No,
What's
not
this
really.
one?
It's outdoor survival. Endurance is
I
going to be
have this idea.
essential.
I'm calling it an igloo. I don't know where the ideas come from.
I wish.
But, joking aside, could we use the snow as insulation?
I don't think you would even come close to thinking of that.
Well, could we ask
But
the
the-
dwarf?
but
if
the
he has
dwarf
any
Well,
ideas?
yeah.
Yes.
In Elrick's seen snow form like a solid tunnel.
Oh, yeah, but it didn't
Didn't say it's warmer.
No, it didn't say it's warmer, but the concept of building with snow
totally.
has now.
And even holding,
We can
there's
dig a
definitely something
hole.
there. Yeah.
And put a lid on it.
Mm.
Insulating.
I mean, you saw when you came out from there, I had caused the snow to stay. It might collapse, but no, I have to be honest. But it looked to be solid. So
I think that
Let's ask Barak.
I think we can do it. He'll underestimate us all.
He'll go over and say, and
Especially
she
you.
says, Barak, we're going. So you have to get us there and we have to survive. How are we going to do it? And he goes, wait, what? Nay. And says, no, we're going. We absolutely have to. It's a religious imperative. I'm sorry. We have no choice. We're humans. We're foolish.
it's duty.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we're going. So how are you going to make us survive? You took my money. Get me there.
So, Greta.
And he goes, are you going to welch on our deal? I wish you would keep saying that. I mean, it's very rude. He says, well, I think it's rude for you to take my coin and then not deliver me to the place that you said you delivered me to.
Aye, well, I suppose we could probably you'll have to set off in morn.
Aye, we could probably get there.
This is set off in the morning. Yes.
Then that's what we'll do. Lots of wedge.
So, our glorious heroes, having decided that they're going to hike across the equivalent of the Himalayas without the correct equipment, but with a dwarf
And a bright wizard.
and a bright wizard.
Some would
and
argue,
a song in our heart.
Beautiful song in our heart.
and I would say some would argue a dwarf and a bright wizard are exactly the right tools with which to cross.
I
the
think they're
Himalayas.
great tools.
Plus, I've got the princess's survival kit.
How could anything go wrong?
And
it
I've got
has-
a proper hammer now.
And it has a
Everything's
poncho.
looking sunny.
Everything's coming up, Millhouse.
It's brilliant.
I know
Having
magic.
Yes, you do.
Uh-oh.
Having decided this, our glorious heroes spend the remainder of the day encamped in the cave, looking down into the Great Valley. It just goes into another mountain. It's not really. It's way over there where Blackfire passes, and currently completely obscured by mist.
Before we, I sense we're building to an end. Before we
Yes.
do that, now that we have our approximate route, can Loopold attempt an augury on that route just to feel if that feels like that's the right route to
Go
go?
for it.
Because I've got one
We've
left. I
got
can
one left to
three.
do. Let's get it out for the day.
It's a pass but not crit.
It's a pass. So the route is neutral.
It's not bad.
The signs are there that it could succeed.
It's the
That's
right
fine.
direction. It will kill us.
That
It's
seems
the
neutral.
wrong direction, but you'll live.
And as Gerhardt, at the end of the day, looks out and watches the sun dipping down over the other side of the mountains and sees it reflected out over against the black rock of the Black Mountains themselves, down here where Blackfire Pass is. And he sees the flickering, almost reflective light in it. The glassy sections pulling out the sun. He's half convinced, but only half. He sees his own reflection. But so much older. Just like when he was in his dream.
Yeah, wicked.
And he's filled with a certainty that if he continues in this path and succeeds, he will become his father. And that is where we will end it this week. Before we head back into the mountains next time. Until then, we can all think of Gerhardt being a grown-up. Bye-bye!